Hello, everybody. It's Lord Magicus here, and I'm here with Jess again. So we're gonna introduce Jess to the wonders of playing with all commons in Magic. That's right. We're playing Pauper today. Hi, Jess.
Hi, I'm
So
back.
yeah, so last time when you were here, I think we played our fishy deck in Modern. So you got to,
Fishy, fishy.
yeah, you saw us playing with Merfolk, but today we're playing with only common cards. So the idea is that Um, yeah, Pauper is a format you can only use commons in here, and it's generally a cheap format because of it. So almost none of the cards are expensive. So it's really easy to just build like a
Right,
ton of decks. The decks are generally not as powerful as the other ones that we saw, but
right.
there's still there's some cards that you can play in Pauper that you can't play in Modern because they're a lot older. So we have
Okay.
this card Brainstorm in our deck, which is like one of the most powerful cards in the game, but you're not allowed to play it in Modern, so it's a common, so you can play it in this format.
Woohoo!
Yeah, yeah. This is
I
gonna.
I like this. This is gonna be great. It's like when you just get like a whole bunch of random Yu-Gi-Oh cards and
I mean, it
play
kinda.
random.
Yeah, it feels like that sometimes. It's really surprising like how powerful some decks can be with only commons. First,
Yeah.
yeah, you would think playing with a bunch of rares and stuff are like way better, but like not always. Like a deck, with like brainstorm in it can be and ponders and stuff can be very very strong. So you know this is actually not that far off from like the kind of deck that gets played in like Legacy, for instance, which is like a very super powerful format.
So
So
comments like, do you have like a strategy like how your fishy deck is based like on water? Like this one has like
yeah,
a theme,
there
or
is. There is, and I'm glad you asked that. So this deck is called Izzet Terror, and the idea is it's a red and blue deck that plays this card here called Tolarian Terror, and that's this guy over here. He's the last one on the list. He's a very expensive card. He costs 7 mana to play it, but he's a 5/5, which is a very big creature, especially for this format, and he has an ability that protects him from a lot of removal. But it gets cheaper to cast this card for the more instant and sorcery cards that are in our discard pile. So the idea here is that we're going to play a bunch of those instants and sorceries, and then once we play a bunch of them, eventually this Tolarian Terror is going to be a 1 mana 5/5, which is a very very awesome thing to do.
I like that.
Yeah.
So you're gonna have to try to summon Exodia.
Kinda like I played a match of Pauper last week in a
Yeah.
paper, and I played 4 of these in the course of like 3 turns, and it did feel like I was playing Exodia. Like it is a hell of a feeling to have 20 power worth of creatures on the board when your opponent only has 20 life. So
Yeah. I know I make a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh reference, but I never played like Magic the Gathering,
so
but I have kind of
yeah.
amateurly played.
So yeah, our Tolarian Terror
Stuff.
is going to be kind of like our Blue Eyes White Dragon card. Like this is going to be like one of the star cards of our deck where when it comes in, it's going to deal like most of the damage.
Heck yeah.
So, and the rest of the deck is generally like focused on putting a bunch of instants and sorceries in the graveyard and then playing other cards like this that also like having instants and sorcery. So, um, now the other half of this is that there's one other theme to this deck, and it's that it's a snow deck. So there's this mechanic in Magic called snow, and we're playing a bunch of lands that are snow covered lands, and they do exactly the same thing as regular like lands that are not snow covered, but the fact that they are snow lands means that we get to play with this card called Skred. And it is a 1 mana spell that deals damage to a creature equal to how many snow permanents we have. So the idea is that as we play more and more of these lands over the course of the game, our removal spell here gets more and more powerful until it can basically just kill any creature for 1 mana.
Woohoo!
So yeah, it's a very, very powerful removal spell, and the cost of doing it is that we have to play all of our lands as snow lands, which is not that difficult to do really, because we only the only thing is we have like 4 of these lands that come into play tapped, but they make both of our colors that we need, so it's fine to have that. And
Yeah.
yeah, it's good. It's mana fixing for us, and it makes our removal spells powerful. So
It's fitting for the season too.
yeah. And then the other red spells that we're playing are also just like more removal spells. So there is a version of this deck that plays only blue cards, but the reason that we're playing red is because we want to have cards that kill our opponent's stuff. So we have this Skred card that does that. This Lightning Bolt card is a similar kind of card for where we just use it to kill our opponent's stuff.
Lightning bolt, lightning bolt,
Yep.
lightning bolt.
Yeah. And then we also have this one that's Breath Weapon that does damage to all the creatures that are in play. So this is a very powerful removal spell. It's what we call a sweeper because it can kill multiple things for one spell.
Okay.
And the one other difference that some people will notice here is that a lot of the Izzet decks do not play with Delver of Secrets. But I wanted to try it out this week because I wanted to see if we could build this to be a little bit more aggressive. And so we have a couple creatures besides this Tolarian Terror in our deck, and all of them care about us having a bunch of instant and sorcery. So Delver of Secrets is a 1-mana card that we want to flip it to become a 3/2 with flying, which is very, very powerful to do on like turn 1. We have this guy, Murmuring Mystic, so he's a 1/5, but whenever we cast an instant or sorcery, he makes a 1/1 flying bird, and we can make him make many, many bird tokens, so we'll have tons and tons of birds to attack and block with. The idea is we're going to play like a cantrip and then draw another cantrip and then play that one and then draw another cantrip and play that one. Well, we might cast like 3 or 4 spells with in one turn and just make like 3 birdies or 4 birdies.
We got this.
Yeah.
We're gonna attack them with the birds, the crows.
And then the last guy here, it doesn't strictly care about us having these kind of spells, but it is pretty good with them. He's the Azure Fleet Admiral. He's a captain of our ship. He's a human pirate. And when he comes into play, you become the monarch. So what the hell does that mean? So a monarch is a multiplayer mechanic that exists in this format for some reason, but the idea is that when you're the monarch, at the end of your turn, you get to draw a card. And so you'll keep drawing more cards than your opponent does. However, if you attack the person who is the monarch and they take damage from it, then you become the monarch and then you get to start drawing cards instead. So the idea is that we want to play this guy and become the monarch so we can draw more cards than our opponent does, and then just like use stuff like Terror and Murmuring Mystic and to just keep them from hitting us in the face so they can't ever take the monarchy from us. And then we will just win by virtue of the fact that we have way more cards than they do. And the thing is, because we draw the cards at the end of our turn, this rewards us for playing with lots of instant cards that we can use on our opponent's turn. So we can draw like removal spells or stuff like Brainstorm where we can cast them on our opponent's turn after we draw them from the monarchy. So it does fit with the theme of this deck to do this. So it does everything that we want.
I like that. That sounds. Yeah. It sounds like it's just in our court the whole entire time.
Yeah. So, and I mean, this deck has like a really kind of fun sea theme to it because we play like lots of islands. We have this like the Tolarian Terror is like a sea serpent. You know, we have our Azure Fleet Admiral's a pirate on a ship, and yeah, so it's kind of cool.
I believe in you, Magicus.
And we just round the deck out by playing a bunch of counterspell cards that just stop our opponent from doing stuff. So I think, yeah, our sideboard is basically just more specialized cards that do kind of the same thing as our main deck. But like we have Pyroblast, which can either destroy things that are blue or counter things that are blue, and Hydroblast, which does the exact opposite. It either counters things that are red or destroys things that are red. And then some stuff that counters artifacts and enchantments and things that blow up artifacts, and then more breath weapons that destroy lots of creatures at once. So, yeah, that's it. That's our strategy.
I believe in you. The heart of the card will be with you today. I believe
yes. So this is a deck I play in paper, like usually every Wednesday, and it's really fun. Wednesday is normally Pauper day for me, so I figured, you know what? We're streaming on here today on Wednesday, so why don't we take a break from Modern and play Pauper? Because I really like this format a lot. I think it's really fun. So, all right, let's go and start playing and see how we do with this. Right. Pauper.
I like the name Pauper.
Yeah. Yeah, it's called Pauper because you only get to play with the common cards. You don't get to use any of the fancy rares. I mean, it's Pauper. Yeah, Fruit Kid. Pauper is about as supported about as officially as it's ever gonna be. We got to be happy with what we have. So.
Yeah.
All right.
I
We
just think
want.
of it because it's like a drug. Popper for
Yeah.
poppers.
Well, we won the die roll. This is like. This is not a terrible hand. We have. We can play Delver of Secrets in turn 1, and then like turn 2, we can cycle this Lórien for our land. We have our Skred and our Lightning Bolt. So hopefully Delver flips. Like we could probably like get away with this. And if we're
Oh, the
lucky,
layout's a little different.
yeah, I changed it so we can the chat shows on the stream screen now, but you probably only see the actual like play thing. So
Yeah, I see. It's a like yellow, and it says play match.
let's show our opponent a counterspell here. So we get to attack them for 3.
Show them the might of Magicus.
Delver is let's see. I think that this is probably a good turn to cycle Lórien and just I don't think we need Bolt or Skred this turn. I think that we're okay with just cycling this and getting the tapped land.
I'm not really seeing anything other than like it says constructed.
Oh,
Like,
hold on, let me fix that for you. I know why that is. Sorry, you don't get that. You're not seeing
failing
this.
Magicus, you're failing in life right now.
Yeah,
Failing.
there we go. Now you should be able to see it.
There we go. Now I can see the action.
Yeah, you see our giant flying
Yep.
insect creature. He's a human insect now because he just like transformed himself into a bug monster.
Like the fly.
Yeah. If this Delver untaps, then we basically just like win the game. So they know we have a counterspell here, so yeah, we're in such good position. Again, we just
They need to
attack.
be careful. Don't
They
get overly cocky. Don't get overly
right.
cocky. Cause
No, for sure. We got to be careful, but we're in very good position here.
yeah. Keep it down, Magicus. keep your eyes on the opponent at all times.
Yep. All right. So I think that we're playing against the Dimir Terror deck, so they're kind of doing what we're doing with the Tolarian Terror, but they have black cards. Yeah,
And
so they
we're red and blue.
yeah, they have what they call a sneaky snacker. It's like a fairy guy.
Snacker.
I don't it does not have flash, but it does have flying and it can block our Delver. But it's actually fine if they have that because we can just kill it with this lightning bolt or this Skred.
Lightning bolt. Lightning bolt.
Yeah, no, that's actually what we're gonna do. So
I keep on thinking about like, what is it? A guy that's in the backyard going lightning bolt, lightning.
I mean, yeah, that's kind of the idea here. So okay, they played the Merfolk land here. That's kind of cool. They might be thinking about using like cast down or something.
My child is being bad.
Oh no. Okay, I think I have to use the counterspell in this. Like they know we have it, but we have to make them do something. All right, they used a counterspell. That's fine. Oh, that's really good. So we have our Tolarian Terror. So as soon as they play like a Terror or something, yeah, then we're in good shape. So we have our Skred here, so we can get one more land, and our Skred kills theirs for 1.
Do it, Magicus.
Sure, they have the Modern Age. All right, they're at 10 life already, so they're at half of their starting life total. All right. So I think we're probably going to play this Murmuring Mystic this turn. And they might have another counterspell, but I have to play this at some point, and if they have a counterspell, I guess they need to use it now. They could just have another snuff out. I would rather wait and use the bolt with the Mystic in play, actually, so that I get bird tokens from it. So I only have 2 spells here now, but like next turn, my idea is I want to use Brainstorm and start like cantripping into making him cheap. So we can get there with Terror.
Magicus, did you watch the debate last night?
Oh yeah, I watched it on Drunken Peasants. It was really fun.
Yeah, I watched it too. You want to know something, Magicus?
What's that?
That's fucked up.
Yeah, what?
92% of Americans think that Trump did excellent in that debate.
I don't know if excellent is the word I would use.
I thought Kamala, she kicked ass. I was like, man, I think I want to vote for Kamala.
There we
I
go.
even checked to see if I was like registered to vote because I was like, I want to vote for Kamala.
Yeah, I think she looked
She
like
won Boston.
yeah, she looked very well put together, and Trump just came off as unhinged, in my opinion.
I was like, damn, Dommy Mommy Goddess. Dommy Mommy Goddess.
Yeah. All right. So let's see. We have the guy that makes us the monarch. So now we get to draw more cards than the opponent. So hopefully this means that we're just gonna crush them with card advantage now.
Crush them under the might of Magicus.
That's the hope.
So how many cards, like, depending on, like, when you have the Monarch, how many cards are you allotted, like, to, like, get?
You get to draw 1 card every turn with it.
Oh, okay.
My opponent's almost dead. If I draw another lightning bolt, I could just kill them.
Lightning Bolt!
Okay, so I think what I want to do is Spell Pierce. Brainstorm first, and then I might need to Skred this thing so I can continue drawing cards. They have 2 cards here, so... Maybe I'm supposed to just Skred it now. Like, I'm sure they probably have a Terror. I don't know, it's hard to tell. Alright, let's cast Brainstorm. We gotta find some more cards. Are they gonna use a Counterspell in this? Spellstutter Sprite, okay. So I can actually stop that by just killing it with, I can use this Breath Weapon. But the thing is, if I use Breath Weapon, I have to use both the Bolt and the Skred here. Let me think about this. I think that I'm going to let this resolve, and I'm going to kill it with the Skred. So, then it will not counter this thing. Okay, so it does not counter Brainstorm. Ooh, neat. Okay. Let's put Breath Weapon back on top, and... what else? Maybe Delver of Secrets? Actually... yeah, maybe Delver of Secrets, because... no, actually, if we play Delver of this turn, then we can guarantee we flip it, right? That seems like a good proposition for us. We'll play Delver.
Destroy them, Magicus. Destroy them.
I think we're gonna. I think we put... alright, let's put Ponder back. We'll play this land, play Delver, bolt this thing, then we can attack them for 3. And we're well on our way to victory. I could also potentially play the Tolarian Terror instead of holding up Spell Pierce. That might be worth it. Okay. Let's first... well, we're going to draw the Terror, or we're going to draw a spell anyway, but we know that the Delver's going to flip, so... they don't seem to have anything, so I may as well play the Terror. Oh, no, I cannot. I can't play both. Okay, that's fine. But I know Delver of Secrets is going to flip because we're going to reveal a Breath Weapon to it. So...
show them the might of Magicus.
Sure, they have a Sneaky Snacker.
Sneaky slacker.
Okay, well... We're gonna draw a breath weapon, and it's not gonna do anything. I mean, I'm definitely casting it, so... is there any reason that I would not just, like, do this right now? They have one card left. I'm pretty sure if I just cast Breath Weapon and Tolarian Terror, I just win the game. Actually, I might... They could have Spell Pierce, in which case I should do this first, so...
Are you taking caution?
You know what? There's no reason not to attack them, I guess. Sure. Okay, and then we'll play our Tolarian Terror.
Oh my gosh. My cat is a cat. He loves cat treats.
I mean, treats are really good. I like treats, so... Yeah, this isn't...
He loves cat treats too much.
Alright, they give up. We win. We beat them, and... Alright, Delver of Secrets did a fair amount of work. We attacked them for at least 6 damage, so that was good.
They said,
Alright, so we definitely want Pyroblast, because it counters all their blue spells. The Breath Weapon was not terrible, actually, because it did kill off their Sneaky Snackers. So
Sneaky Snackers.
Yeah, that's actually not a bad call here.
I love that name so much, Sneaky Snackers.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Alright. Yeah, no, Monster CC. It's not exactly Fish Folk, but it is Seas adjacent. I agree. Yeah, that's one of the reasons I felt like this would be fun to play. So.
Is anybody watching?
Yeah, no, we have a couple people watching in the chat.
Hi, people. Welcome. I can't really see the chat, and I can't see who's chatting, so hello, welcome.
Yeah,
I appreciate each and every one of you for watching and supporting the stream.
I don't have a good way to show it to you unless you were to actually watch it on Twitch, but then you'd be behind in watching what I'm doing in the screen.
I know. I just want to show everybody that I love them.
Yeah, they all say hi to you too. And Alex is like, I know this voice. Yeah, it's Jess. All right. So we got to take out at least 4 cards, and I'm thinking about maybe bringing in another breath weapon, to be honest. All right. What makes sense here? I don't know if we need the lightning bolts. On one hand, they are actually kind of good, because if our opponent is paying 4 life, like, we can be kind of aggressive against them with it. They have snackers, though, so maybe the Delver of Secrets are not terribly good. Yeah, because we want to go a little bit slower than that.
Lightning bolt, lightning bolt.
Bring in another breath weapon, because we know that they can just, like, get all their snackers back with Brainstorm. And if we do that, we have to take out one more thing.
Look at you. You have a problem. I'm taking my cat to
maybe I'll take out one bolt.
Rehab. We're going to rehab. He's going to cat temptation rehab.
Let's see. Trying to think here. Do they have anything else that's like... They do have Thorn of the Black Rose, which I guess the bolts kill. That's the only other reason I would consider keeping in Delver of Secrets is for that. Alright, you know what? We'll just do it like this.
I believe in you, Magicus. Whatever you think.
That's right. I am a genius. Whatever I agree with. Yeah.
We agree with. We are just mere spectators in the world of Magicus.
So this is a pretty good hand, but we only have 1 land. We won't do anything on turn 1, but we do have Brainstorm and we have Pyroblast, which is generally really good against this deck. If the Brainstorm doesn't resolve, we're in a lot of trouble though. All right, I think we're gonna keep it. We have like 2 turns to draw a land, so. Fruit Kid says he's got another top 9 with a fish at an RCQ. Oh no, not 9th place. Ah, fuck. All right, well, yeah, I hope you have better luck this week. If you're getting there, that means you're close. You just need breakers to go your way.
Is that
So
someone in chat?
yeah, yeah.
He's
He's
in
one of
ninth place?
he finished in ninth place in his event. So
Well, that's awesome, dude. I mean,
it
it's not the
is.
best, but at least you topped
No.
on something.
So here's the thing:
Oh,
if the usually the top 8 of a tournament are the ones that are playing for the prizes. So if you make it to ninth place, you're generally really close, and so that the difference between eighth and ninth is usually just how good your opponents did. Like it has nothing to do with how good you did. So
you might not be a winner this week, but next week
yeah,
you might be
and that
winner.
this is what I like to tell somebody. If you can like come in ninth, you can definitely like win an event. Like it just takes a little bit of luck to get in that top 8 at that point. So
Just gotta try a little harder, buddy.
how's modern post Nadu? There's a lot of energy decks and there's a lot of frog decks. It's kind of rough because like it's attacking you from two very difficult angles.
Oh yeah, did they ban those cards that you were talking about last episode?
They did ban a couple of them, not all of them, but like at least 2 of them.
Banned.
So this thing is gonna become a creature soon. I think what I want to do is I want to play this Brainstorm, and then I'm gonna cycle with Lórien Revealed. See what they do here. Yeah, the One Ring probably still needs to be banned, but what are you gonna do?
Oh, they didn't ban the One Ring?
No, unfortunately they did not.
Why?
I wish I could tell you. I don't know.
Maybe it's because they
Skred.
like will spend so much money on it, like the Lord of the Rings deck.
Yeah, well, that's what a lot of people say, and they're probably correct about that, to be honest.
Like it probably next cycle around when they get like another
That is the
expansion.
speculation at the moment. So I really
They
want
should
to
do a
keep.
My Little Pony deck.
There actually are a couple My Little
Right?
Pony cards that exist. I own
Yeah,
them.
I know
There's
you
some
do.
of them are pretty expensive actually. All right, we're definitely putting this Skred back on top, so we have to pick one of their cards. Like this is very hard because we have like Pyroblast is so strong against this deck, but like all of our cards are very good. I almost don't want to cycle with this Lórien right now, but I kind of need to. Maybe I just don't here. Maybe I just put a snow. I could do this next turn. Okay. All right. Uh, I'm gonna blow up this Modern Age because I don't want them to have this creature. I can afford to do this here. All right, my turn. All right, this turn I will cycle this at the end of their turn for sure. Oh, you did get the top 8. Okay, well then that's way better. All right, top 8 means you're making money, boy. I'm proud of you.
Oh, he did. He got the top 8.
Yeah, that's how we
Even
do.
better. Hey, even better.
All right, what's my
Listen,
opponent
you. I
doing?
don't know who you are, but I'm proud of you. Your mom
He's
might not be proud of you and understand the Magic the Gathering stuff, but I'm proud of you, my boy.
all right, he's jump starting this thing, so he's basically just cycling some cards here. Okay. He put a sneaky snacker in the graveyard. Neat. Okay.
Sneaky Snacker. They
Yep.
knew what they were doing when they named that one.
Yeah, they kind of did. All right. Well, now we'll
Sneaky
brainstorm
Snack.
again. See what we can find here. Okay. I think that we can probably get rid of Skred and Lightning Bolt from here, and then we'll cycle this Lórien.
Do you miss your days being a brony?
Uh, yeah. I mean, it was kind of fun. I've been to several BronyCons, and like it was honestly like a party. So
Yeah.
I
I like
enjoyed it.
My Little Pony. It was fun. It was an
Another.
interesting time on the internet.
I think so. All right, pass. We got another Fleet Admiral, but we're not really in a position where we can afford to play it just yet. So our opponent still has the Snacker in the graveyard. Okay, I think that I think I want to counter this Brainstorm because they're just going to get this thing back. Uh, yeah, let's use the Pyroblast because if they cast a Thorn of the Black Rose, I would like to be able to counterspell that thing. So let's not let them get their snacker back. They're going to counterspell my Pyroblast. Okay, this is good. Because this is a fight they are not going to win.
Are you destroying them?
That's the plan. Okay. So they just wasted a counterspell, and they're not getting their Brainstorm.
Yeah.
They're down to 3 cards, which is kind of good.
You guys are a bunch of failures.
So he played a land, so I'm assuming he's going to play, like, Terror now. Oh, Lórien. Oh, we're definitely counterspelling Lórien.
Do not show no mercy. Let them learn the might.
Yeah. Alright, so I think
learn the might of Magicus.
now we're going to play Fleet Admiral, so they're tapped out, so we can play this for free. We become the Monarch, start drawing cards. And we have a Breath weapon, so if they ever do get this Snacker back, I can kill it with that.
Kill the snacker.
Yeah, that's right.
That's right, bitch.
That's right.
Pew pew.
This is one of the reasons I like this deck is because Izzet, I think, has an advantage against the Dimir deck because Pyroblast is just such a powerful card. Okay, that thing's not going to...
Sneaky snacker's back. The sneaky snacker.
It is, but they have 2 cards here. Okay, so we attack.
Magicus, what was your favorite main 6 character?
Rainbow Dash. So,
Rainbow Dash.
Alright, so fun fact here. So, in Magic the Gathering, there are a set of cards called the Power 9, and somebody got a set of them infamously painted on with My Little Ponies, but then they had to sell them for some reason. So they like took some of the most expensive and well-loved cards in this game and then quote-unquote ruined them by painting on them. And I owned the Rainbow Dash Time Walk, which is like a several $1,000 card with a My Little Pony on it.
That's awesome.
It's really cool. All right. Let's see, what are the odds my opponent has something here? I don't think they do. I think I can cast this Lórien right now and just let them do whatever they want to do. I think this will be okay. So here's the thing. Like, all right, that's good.
Do you think they're worth a lot more now because of the lore of him being like a brony and like ruining those cards that were expensive? Like
To
now
some,
they have like some kind of...
to some people they are. To some people they're worth a lot less for that reason.
But to people that are like My Little Pony fans and like also Magic the Gathering fans, like that's
yeah.
like, and are they good painted or are they like
they're nice. I have a picture of it. I can show it on the stream here in a second.
Okay, that's awesome.
Yeah. Okay, so they're gonna.
I like to talk about stuff.
Sure, they're gonna cast down so they keep the monarchy for at least a turn. The problem is they don't know I have another Fleet Admiral, and I'm definitely going to use it.
Surprise them.
I am absolutely going to surprise them. Guess what? I am the monarch, not you.
I am the monarch. I am.
Me. I get to be monarch. Nobody else.
I am the death of your kingdom.
Alright, so... They were definitely not anticipating that I had another one of these things. So
they
again...
didn't have the eyes on the prize. They didn't have the eyes on the prize.
They paid 4 life for this snuff out, and I am just going to counterspell it now. Because now, even if they take the monarchy back, like... Okay. Oh, okay, they have Spellstutter Sprite. Alright, well that sucks. Means they're gonna keep... They're gonna keep the monarchy for a little bit.
No, Magicus, I told you to keep the eyes on the prize.
I know. Well, the good news is they only have 1 card left, so they're gonna have 2 here in a second. But we have a Brainstorm, and we have our Breath weapon, so we can get rid of all these guys. And theoretically, if we can find another creature with Brainstorm, we should be in good position to reclaim it from them. Okay, so let's cast Brainstorm first.
That disappoints me.
I think we are putting... I think we're going to put Landscape and lose focus back. Actually, maybe Lightning Bolt. I don't think we need Lightning Bolt here.
Lightning bolt, lightning bolt.
We'll play Ponder here, and then I think we're going to probably shuffle the deck. Yeah. I will shuffle the deck. I draw a land here. Okay, let's... So they have 2 cards. It's not likely that they have a counterspell here, but the problem is if they have Brainstorm, then they're just going to do this again, so I should wait till their turn. Alright, I need to ponder again. I'm going to shuffle again.
Dang, Magicus.
I know. Alright, well this is not good, because they're going to get to draw at least 1 more card. We're not in a good spot here because we needed to find another creature and we could not find one.
Magicus.
Alright, I can take more damage from them. Their creatures are not that threatening. No, they're exiling my graveyard. Okay, you know what? That's fine.
It's not fun, Magicus. It's not fun.
Alright, I'm gonna let them hit me. There's no reason to tap out. Like, 3 damage is not worth, like, losing to a counterspell right now. Alright, come on. Terror would be great here. Oh, we found Terror. Okay, we got this. We're in such good shape.
We got this. Oh.
Alright. Alright, so... How do we do this? I do kind of need to use the breath weapon, I think. No, I don't know if I can actually do this right now. I don't have enough mana to make this cheap. Alright. But if they cast more spells, I can use the counterspell, so... Alright, hopefully next turn I can cast this Terror. I will Lightning Bolt them at the end of this turn if they don't do anything.
Lightning bolt, lightning bolt, lightning bolt.
This is good. This gives me another spell in my graveyard so that Terror gets cheaper. They have 2 cards, so they probably just drew a land, I assume. This is a little bit risky, because if they draw Brainstorm right now, then that would be bad, because they get their Snackers back, but I'm just hoping they don't have Brainstorm.
No. I like the Snackers. Bring them back.
Yeah.
They're amusing.
But we'll get to play Terror, so... And then... Hopefully this will get us back in here.
Can I make a card suggestion?
What's your suggestion?
Can we get Sneaky Snackers and put them in?
Well, if we wanted to play with that card, we should be playing what the opponent has going on right now.
Snackers. I would, if I had a deck, I would definitely have Sneaky Snackers in my...
Alright, so we play a Terror here. Counterspell, I am definitely going to...
Hey.
I'm definitely going to use a counterspell on this.
Don't have kids, guys. Don't have kids. By
Right.
kids, I mean don't have 4-legged cats. Treats.
They have 2 counterspells, and hopefully they're not going to have another Snuff Out. Let's hope their last card was not very good. Because we have our shields down. If they find Snuff Out or Cast Down, then we're in a lot of trouble. So hopefully none of that. If we get to untap, we're... Oh, that's not good. Deep Analysis. Draw 2 cards. And they're probably going to... Yeah, if they get their Snackers back, ugh, that's rough.
No, not yay, no.
Well, they come back tapped at least, so they can't block the Terror. But they get to draw a bajillion cards right now, so they can try to find an answer to Terror.
It's like, yay, I like the Sneaky Snackers. No, they're back, because that's trouble for you. But the Sneaky Snackers are back, yay.
Alright, so they drew a land. They found another snacker. Ugh, rough. So that one's definitely gonna
Three
block.
sneaky snackers?
Yeah,
Three sneaky snackers?
yep,
What?
I know. And we used our breath weapon already, and that was not what we needed.
I like that. Not for you, but I love that. But for them.
They have to block, so yeah, like if we drew a lightning bolt or something this turn, we would be in such good shape, but sadly we did not. So they're gonna get to draw 2 cards, and then we drew a land that was really bad for us.
You feeling lucky, punk? You feeling lucky, Magicus?
Not terribly. Okay, that's not a good sign if they're attacking with both of these things. All right, so we're definitely going to lose focus in whatever they're doing here. Lórien, they're going to draw 3. I think I have to counter this. How many times do I need to copy this? So, at least 2. I need them to pay 6. Yeah, so many cards. I cannot let them draw 3 cards from Lórien. That would be too bad for me.
Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting Magi.
That's
This time
right.
of need.
All right. Come on. Come on. Okay. Please don't have anything. All right. This would be a really good on connect. If this doesn't connect, I basically lose.
Oof.
All right.
You took more hits. Dang.
Okay, what's going MTGO seems like it's frozen for a second. Okay, there it goes. They have Spell Stutter Sprite. Okay, I think that basically just kills me now. I don't think I have any. They're gonna attack me for.
No.
I have like
Don't die.
I have like one more turn to draw a removal spell, and if I don't draw it, I'm dead. I just drew another land, so the land was really bad.
Man, this is the one time where you just want to give the land back.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Yeah, they put me to 4.
Oh. I made a funny.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you can't win them all the time.
I think I'm gonna bring in, and since I know they have Spell Stutter Sprite too, I should probably bring in the other breath weapons. All right, Lórien. Oh my God, they drove 3 cards with Lórien. Like I don't think that there's any possible way I can like win now. They have too many cards. Like no matter, even if I draw a breath weapon, I'm still probably dead. I need to draw like Counterspell into breath weapon. Well, that's Lightning Bolt. That doesn't do it. So they're gonna play what? Another Spell Stutter Sprite, I think. Oh, they have Cast Down. Okay, we're dead. We lose. All right.
Dang.
So we go to game 3. All right. So I think that we've learned that Breath Weapon was good. The Delver. I think we were correct for taking out Delver of Secrets. Is there anything else we want to do? Maybe Cast and Fire is not actually that bad because it can kill like 2 of their creatures. Yeah, that's probably fine. We'll just like bring in a bunch of spells that kill multiple of their creatures. We have Ponder. Yeah, this seems like the perfectly reasonable hand.
Perfectly reasonable, I said.
They've mulled to 6. Oh, that's a good sign for us.
I believe in you.
Yeah, that's right. You should believe in me. I've got this.
Guys, send your support, this man.
So blue. That's right. This hand is very blue and very beautiful.
Support this man. Send him your energy like a spirit bomb.
That's right. We're gonna Goku this shit.
Spirit bomb him with support.
This I feel like these are all cards that I like. I mean, I definitely want counter spells. Well, does it matter what order I put them back in?
Oh, you're just looking for more treats, and you're not doing more treats. You're funny, but you're grounded.
I don't. No, I will just. Yeah, I think I want all of those.
Butters, no! My son, no! Don't have kids, y'all. Don't have ungrateful children. Oh, ungrateful child?
Yeah. I'm blue, dabba dee dabba die, dabba dee dabba die, dabba dee dabba die. If I was green, I would die. If I was green, I would die.
If
Alright.
if my cat had feelings right now, I would tell him he's adopted.
What do I not need here? This is rough. I really want all of these cards.
Thank you. We don't stop.
Maybe I'm just casting. Yeah.
I'm gonna take you to Jessica Boyle's house if you don't stop. You're going to Jessica Boyle's house.
I think I'm just gonna play Brainstorm while they're tapped out here, and then. Okay. So I don't need. Oh my god, we just have like. We just keep drawing all of the same cards right now. Okay, so I guess. This is difficult.
Is it wrong that I threatened him to take him to Virginia?
No, it's. I think it's fine. Okay. Okay, opponent doesn't seem to be doing very much here. That's fine. Good. Okay, ponder away, I guess. Okay, finally we're starting to get somewhere. I like the Brainstorm right now. Okay. And we don't need to do anything at the moment. We're going to draw a land next turn, which is what we want. And we might... I think I can afford to wait here, because they might have Spellstutter Sprite, and there's no reason for me to play into that. We're good here.
You do what you gotta do, Magicus. It's your game. It's your...
Yeah, like this game is ours to lose at the moment. Okay, Brainstorm, sure, go ahead.
I don't think you're gonna lose. I think you're gonna win. I just know it.
We're in a pretty good position, honestly. Like, I have 2 counterspells that I can cast right now. I can get my 5th land. I can play Terror next turn with, like, counterspell protection.
There you go. Just
like
vibe all around it.
Yeah, like, I don't really need to do anything here. I think I just Island Cycle this Lórien. I will just get an actual island, I guess. Yeah, because untapped mana's good. Okay. Oh, I have to play way faster than this. Okay, alright. Okay, Terror.
What do you mean you gotta play fast?
Because I only have like 5 minutes on my clock left. I totally did not notice how much time that this was taking. Alright, so we gotta like hurry this up. Okay, so pass. We picked up Pyroblast, which is very strong here. Because if they try to kill this Terror, then we have counterspells, and then we can Pyroblast this thing. So Ward 2, make them pay for it. Okay.
Get your head in the game, boy.
Counterspell. What are you going to do here? Spell Pierce. We'll cast this Pyroblast. Oh my god, they have another Spell Pierce? Alright, cool. Alright, everything happens. Oh. Okay, they had 3 things to do there. That was very good, so.
Woo-hoo.
No, not woohoo. That was very not woohoo.
Oh.
Yeah,
Aww.
sadly.
Boo.
I guess maybe the correct thing to do was like lose focus. I don't know. I think that they still had enough for this though.
Magicus, are you excited for Halloween?
I am. I like Halloween. It's my favorite holiday.
Are you gonna dress up?
I might. I usually like give out candy in Halloween, so.
That's nice. Good for
Alright,
you.
there's a Gurmag Angler. That's not ideal, but we can always kill it with a Skred at some point. Alright,
I'm gonna deck.
Brainstorm. I think we want Breath Weapon back on top and a Counterspell. We'll cast Preordain. So we will put bottom for Breath Weapon, top. Actually, you know what? I don't think we need both of these. I think we want to draw lands here. And then pass, I guess. We'll take some damage from this thing.
Magicus, what should I dress up as for Halloween?
A giant pumpkin.
Are you
Should,
saying I'm fat?
no, I'm saying you should be the Great Pumpkin because it's the most like thematically appropriate thing for Halloween.
Okay.
Uh,
Are you calling me fat? Are you
no.
calling me big? Big?
All right. I'll play Fleet Admiral. God.
You should go as You should go as Jason
Jason. I could do that.
or Mike Myers.
Yeah,
Or
that'd be.
wait, did I say Mike Myers? It's what's his name?
Um. No, I mean that's the guy from Halloween, so it could be the one you meant. I don't know.
Maybe the one from the one that wears the white mask
Yeah,
that has.
that's Jason's the hockey mask. Mike Myers is like the
You
the
know,
weird
you know
weird
why
face.
I kind of stopped was because I was thinking of the comedian
Yeah,
that I meant his name. Is his name Mike Myers too?
I think there is a comedian named Michael Myers. Yeah,
That's so
he
wild.
was the guy. He was Austin Powers, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was Austin Powers. Yeah, baby, yes. Shock me, darling.
Come on, am I gonna untap with this thing?
Oh,
Yes.
how funny.
Good. All right. Come on, Skred. Attack with the Admiral. All right.
They should do a parody called Mike Myers meets Mike Myers.
Murmuring Mystic is good. This means I can start making some tokens with this thing. Off work, you're gonna commute. All right. Good luck. All right. Safe journeys. Okay, so I can play this Murmuring Mystic. Okay. Let's. I should have played Mystic first, actually, because if they like try to flash in a blocker, well, I guess they can't block this thing anyway because that's if its ability. So I guess that's fine. All right, we'll play Mystic here.
I'll be honest, I'm doing like my art journaling.
Yeah.
If you hear like tape, it's just me.
Yeah, that's fine.
And if you hear rustling, that's me wrestling my cat away from the temptations. Don't have kids. Have her kids.
I'm just gonna cast this Pyroblast just to make a bird token to block with.
Blast. Blastoise.
This is one of the reasons to play Pyroblast instead of Red Elemental Blast, because you can cast it even if you don't need to. Opponent does not actually have anything to get rid of the token. That's good. We're not far off from killing them.
You got this, Magicus.
We might actually, like, they have
Not
just seemingly a
right.
bunch of nothing in their hand. Like, they were all in this Gurmag Angler
It
doing
could,
the job.
I mean, it could be a ploy.
Good, maybe. Alright.
It could be a ploy.
It might be. That's possible.
Do not fall for their ploy. You're too smart for this, Magicus.
I guess I'm just gonna Spell Pierce this just to make another token and to make them like tap out of more mana. Like, I don't actually care if this thing resolves. I just care about the fact that I get to make a bird. Because I can kill them in 2 turns now.
Yeah, you really haven't done anything with birds. I haven't heard any caw.
I know, bird's the word. We just blocked this 5/5 with our bird token, and now we just made another one. You're starting to see the power of Murmuring Mystic, because now all the spells we cast are going to give us bird tokens.
Use the power of the caw.
Okay. Good. Alright, so I think here we're going to play another Murmuring Mystic.
Murmuring Mystic.
We will attack with everything. I'm surprised. They have 5 cards. Why haven't they done anything?
They're trying to ensnare you into a trap, Magicus.
They actually might be, like... But I don't think it's going to work out for them because...
Maybe they're just like, fuck it, just let it happen.
Well, yeah, because now I can make 2 bird tokens now. I'm just going to counter this.
Did they walk away and just forget they're playing?
I don't know. I don't know what's happening, but, like, it seems impossible that they could beat me at this point. I have too many creatures for them to deal with.
Maybe they were just accepting fate.
Yeah, like, all I have to do is just block their Gurmag Angler and attack them, and then I win the game. Sure, they have a... There's a Mystic, that's fine.
Make peace with your gods now.
Well, here's the problem for them. I have cast into the fire, so I can totally just Skred this thing and then kill off their tokens and then attack them to death.
The fire pits of hell, Magicus.
They can potentially make, like, up to 2 more birds. I guess they get a Snacker and to play tap, but that doesn't do anything this turn. I don't think they can afford to attack with Gurmag Angler right now. Yeah, okay.
The witch! Heretic.
So they don't seem to be doing anything at the moment. That's fine.
They just gave up on live match.
Well, so we're in a very strong position to win here. That's the thing. And our opponent is they don't seem to have a lot. Like if they have what was I gonna say? If they have like Snuff Out, they basically die if they cast it.
Hold on, I gotta stop my child from doing dangerous stuff. I'm gonna mute myself, okay? Because I gotta yell at him.
Yeah. No, Butters the cat is misbehaving. Okay, they're gonna play Spellstutter Sprite. Interesting. Okay, well I think this means they're just dead here. Breath Weapon kills this and this. Let me see. If I kill the Murmuring Mystic... Okay. Sure. Alright, we win. We won the match! There we go. That's how it's done, baby. 1 minute and 5 seconds on the clock. We win. Alright. It took a little bit of time, but that was like almost an hour for one match. Okay, we gotta definitely go faster than that. That's the control mirror, so like that's one of the slower matches that we have, though. But it's okay. We had the high hand in game 3, so that's how it's done. Once Mystic gets online and starts making bird tokens, it is so hard to stop it. And we had 2 of them in play. And the Monarchy, yeah, that's insane. This is also a perfect reason why I like the Fleet Admiral more than the red one, which is the Commodore, I think. The Commodore is a bigger creature, but the Fleet Admiral is unblockable when your opponent takes your Monarchy from you. So them taking the Monarchy means they're definitely getting hit for 3 if they don't have removal. And you get your Monarchy back, so it makes it a lot easier to just defend it. So, alright, countertop Garchomp. We're on the draw. I don't think we can keep... Well, you know what? We're on the draw. We can play Delver of Secrets and then upkeep a Brainstorm. That seems reasonable. Alright, you know what? I'm going to do it. Fuck it. Alright, what are we up against? Looks like we might be up against Affinity. Okay. Delver, Brainstorm. I'm going to set a stop on my upkeep. Actually, I don't need to do that. I can just do it in response to his trigger, I think. Sure. Alright, come on. We found land. Okay, that's good. We will put Snow-Covered Island and then Skred. I would love to reveal Skred. Okay, I don't need the stop on my upkeep. Oops, no, I do need it on his. I don't need it on mine. Excellent. Alright, beautiful. And I think we're going to cycle this Lórien. Actually, no, we should Brainstorm first, and then we'll cycle Lórien next turn, because we know there's another land there that we actually want. Let's see, opponent is going to draw 2 cards. Okay. I guess put Skred and Skred back on top. I think everything else is good. We drew the lands we needed, so maybe we don't need to cycle this Lórien. They had to discard a card, so that's kind of cool. Okay. Just Delver plus Counterspells is the way to go here, and if they ever play anything that we care about, we can Skred it. I probably should cycle Lórien here just so I can get to like Murmuring Mystic plus another spell. Cleansing Wildfire. I think if I just counter this, like, this is really good. Just keep them from getting another land plus drawing a card. Well, Island cycle Lórien here, get a another land. Okay. I think I'll play the Mystic this turn. We can just play like...
I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, you're good. That's fine. We did win, so we got there. And now
So,
we're... What's up?
My dingus child broke something, and then he started playing with the glass. Like,
Oh,
it
no.
was something he could play with. Did you find another piece of glass? I swear to God, it's like a child. I swear, he's like.
I know. Well, you know how cats like to break things.
Yeah, and then but playing with the glass better not be fun. How did you find a piece of glass?
Okay, so Writhing Chrysalis. So they have a blocker on the ground, but they don't have anything for Delver here.
He just found a big hunk of glass on his plate. Like, how did you find that?
Oh, I think this might be the Sadistic Glee deck. Okay, so we got to be careful. All right. Oh, that's good. That's Lórien here. So, alright, so here's the thing, though. If this is the Sadistic Glee deck, then we have to be careful, because if this could be a combo deck, right? So I don't think Affinity plays this card. I just want to check. I think that this looks like Pauper, or this, yeah, combo to me. No, it definitely is. So we actually kind of need to keep this Skred up right now. Which means I really should have played the other land. I was totally not thinking about that. Okay. Alright, but that's okay. We're on the... As long as we have Skred in our hand, then we're probably alright. Oh yeah, this thing does have reach? Oh, that is such bullshit. Whoops, I didn't even notice. And it's what are they gonna do here? Oh, you know what? Okay, they're gonna... they're gonna do this here. I guess I can actually kill this thing in response if I want. I get to make a bird. It's actually really dangerous for me to do this though, because I don't have another red mana in case they go for the combo now.
Then don't do it.
Well, I already did it, so if they just play...
Oh, no!
Yeah,
Yes. Come
I
on
know.
now.
If they just have it, they have it. Yeah.
You playing loaded loaded Russian roulette tonight, huh, bud?
Yeah, that was a mistake. I didn't even think about it until it was too late. They have it. They totally fucking have it. They're doing it right now.
They're gonna do it right now. You fell.
All right, yeah, they...
Fool.
I that was a complete punt on my part because they obviously had it and I totally fucking played right into it.
Fell for their trap.
I know, that was my fault. Okay. So, I don't actually know how... Like, I don't have a lot of experience versus this deck, so I'm not sure 100% how to play against it.
Oh, did you lose because of that?
Yeah, no, that's an infinite combo that wins the game on the spot.
Damn, Magicus, come
They're,
on.
They're gonna make their creature like an infinitely big creature that I can't deal with.
Come on, Magicus, get your head into the game, bro.
I know, it's bad. Alright, so let's see, I need to keep lightning bolts and Skreds here. That's important. Actually, I think all these cards are probably fine. I mean, Breath Weapon seems like it could be okay. I'm not sure. Maybe I don't need it. What do I take? What do I, like, bring in if that's the case? Probably, there's not very much, right? I guess this is okay.
I wish I had more. I wish I could tell you, like, I could be like, oh, boy, you need some, like, enchantment spells there, and you need some more mana. But I really don't tell you.
No, I totally, like, I was not thinking. I like, misplayed that game every possible way I could have, so.
Damn.
Well, we have a better chance, I think, this game.
You know, Magic, you got people that are counting on you, that are watching you.
Well, this is part of the thing. Like, this is a matchup I haven't tested a lot, so part of the reason I'm playing this is so that I can also learn this.
You got Mr. 8th place here watching you.
Yeah.
Looking at Mr. Rising Up Star. He's watching you, learning tips.
I should not. There was no reason for me to attack with Delver of Secrets.
You're failing him in every possible way.
I should not have, like, I totally, see, I missed the fact that card had Reach, because it has way too much text on it, and Reach is, like, buried in the middle of the text where, like, you would never see it, so.
Yeah. The guy who, you know what you need is a girlfriend to heckle you.
That's true.
I'm a girl that does not know anything about Magic the Gathering.
That would help me a lot, actually.
He's good at heckling the hell out of you, and being like, you could do better than that. My grandma could do better than that, and heckle the hell out of you, and then you'll start, like, playing like. Ah!
Alright.
Start going into rage mode.
Alright, I guess we have to just hope.
That's what I like to see, baby.
We're not, if they have it, we're not dead yet because we still have Lightning Bolt, but if they have another Duress, then we're in a lot of trouble. Okay, there's a Blood Fountain. That gets their creature back, but...
You got this, and every sense of the way, you've got this.
Well, I have to wait one more turn to cast my Lórien here.
Did you learn from your failures? Are you going to make up from your failures?
I have, like, this is basically like Splinter Twin in this format, where people who play, like, Modern in the old days will understand that it's a combo deck, so they only have to play 2 cards and they win the game, but they have to, if I have anything, like, oh god, they're gonna fucking duress me here and I'm just dead. If they have it, if they have it, like, I'm just dead here and there's nothing I can do, so.
Magicus, you gotta be quick. You gotta do it, Magicus.
I
No,
had
no,
two.
no.
I had two answers, but they had two discard spells to get rid of them both. And if they have two answers plus that, then okay. So they don't have it here. So I still have a chance to just draw another thing with Lórien. So that's good. So we're not lost yet,
Oh, that's good.
but it's not. It's dangerous. So I have to cast Lórien right now, and I have to find like another Skred. We did find it actually, so that's good. So they don't know that we have it. So if they do find the thing, they might just go for it, and we'll see. I can't tap out, but these writhing
Okay.
chrysalis, they're really dangerous if they have. Yeah, these chrysalises are super powerful. They get really, really big, and they have all these Eldrazi. Okay, so I'm gonna have to start playing some Tolarian Terrors here.
You're gonna have to learn to put your mind in the game, bro.
I do actually. This is actually very good. Okay.
See, heckling. Heckling always is the answer.
Okay. Think Mountain and Azure Fleet Admiral go on top. Here we just play Terror, and then we play another Terror, and then we have we have a lot going on here.
I believe in you, Magicus. You got this.
You should believe in me. I'm in a very good
Defense.
position right now.
Defense. Last game, I had faith in you, but I don't think I put my heart and soul into it. That's why you lost.
Well, what the
So,
hell? Why wouldn't you do that?
I think it's just because, like you, I was just like, I already knew you were gonna win, but then I realized that, like, my folly of my, like, um, ego, and
Hmm.
it caused you to lose. So
Yeah,
obviously it was my fault.
that's not nice. Okay, so they don't attack, so that's good. All right, good. This is excellent because now I can just play Admiral here, and
Yeah,
I have the Monarchy.
it's because I'm putting 127% into this than
Now
I was.
I can force them to attack me here, and
Force them.
yeah, I can just start blocking.
Force them. Boom, boom, boom. How many people are watching?
I mean, I think we only have two at the moment. This
Two
is,
people.
I know, this is an off day for me because normally I stream on Tuesday, so when I move it, then like we get less live viewers. But
And it
we'll
was
have
not my fault.
no, it's not. But we'll have a lot more people on the replay, so don't worry.
Yep.
So they're
Yep.
targeting my
Correct.
fleet admiral with this. Okay.
The two people that are watching, thank you so much for watching. You don't have to watch this,
Yeah.
but you are. That makes you just like special in our eyes.
We usually get a couple hundred people watching on the replay, so
There we go.
yeah, interesting. So are they just gonna?
If you're watching this fully, put in a comment, "Don't lose Magicus." If you watch this 100%, like put "Don't lose Magicus," and then put Jessica sucks. She's the worst guest.
You don't have to do that. That's fine. All right, they're going for brood scale here.
You should. I like
Whatever.
playing tech.
Okay. So they're gonna attack here. So I'm gonna double block one of these things.
Don't die, Magicus. Don't die, Magicus. Why is there not cheerleading in Magic the Gathering?
There probably should be.
There should be cheerleading, and then there should be cheerleading in chess. There should be cheerleading in all the quote unquote boring nerdy sports games and stuff like card games and stuff like it.
So what's gonna
Like
happen
chess
here?
and
They're in
Yu-Gi-Oh! There should be cheerleaders.
They're adapting this, and they're just gonna put counters on these things again. They have 3 cards left.
Child.
Alright, I'm gonna gamble here. I'm just gonna hope that they don't do the thing.
No, don't gamble. Use your mind.
So
You're
here's
not a
the...
gambler.
They don't have anything to sacrifice at the moment, so I think that I should be able to untap and do the thing. Hold on.
Watch them do the thing, Madge. They're gonna do the thing.
It sucks that got slightly out of range. And they also have this blood fountain to get them back. This is actually very hard. This is a deck that's like really new to this format, and it's also like unclear if it's like a dangerous deck or not. So, it's very powerful, but it's also not like it's sort of consistent, but nobody knows like if it's too good or not. So opponent doesn't really know what to do right now. It seems they're passing the turn. That's good. Play the Delver of Secrets. And then I guess if this thing attacks me, I'm just going to have to kill it.
Let's go, Magicus. Let's go, Magicus.
What are they doing? Oh, they're going to sacrifice Blood Fountain. I mean, yeah, that makes sense. Well, this is good, because now they've sacrificed the Blood Fountain. It means that the Brood Scale is going to go away, so... okay. I don't think that this can go badly for me. Do I consider Ajani the 2-mana 1 a tribal card? I think it is technically, or Kindred. I think so. Like it makes a token that's a cat for it, and oh, this is really bad. They actually do have the 2 mana here.
Uh-oh.
So I think I have to just let this happen. And I'm going to block it with the Delver of Secrets. I don't want them to take... But here's the other thing. Like, they actually should have sacrificed one of these creatures and killed Delver of Secrets anyway. But if they do the thing now, yeah, I'm just going to Spell Pierce this, because they totally did not play around me having Spell Pierce. No, they actually... No, I'm sorry. They have the tokens. Never mind. We're actually just dead here. No, they win. No,
Damn, Magicus.
Yeah, the tokens make mana. Never mind. So there's nothing we could do about it.
Damn.
They had the combo like both games when they actually needed it, so that was rough. I think I fucked up the first game, but like the second one seemed like it was a lot harder to get around, so yeah. I'd have to play this match more, but my instinct is that this is one of those decks where it feels very dangerous. It's very much like Splinter Twin, where they don't need the combo to win the game, but like if they have it, it's very, very dangerous. So I'm on the draw. Okay, I'll keep this. I can always cycle Lórien to get land. Or no, I'm sorry, I'm on the play, right? Okay. I can cycle Lórien to get land, so alright. There probably is a domain zoo that with a Johnny, yeah. But I mean, it flips and cares about cats, so this is not good. Wild growth usually means that we're playing against like Ponza or something. All right, island cycle. Get snow-covered islands. We'll play snow-covered island. Play Delver of Secrets. Hopefully Delver will just flip by itself next turn. And then maybe we'll have to play Lórien to get another land. Okay, Wild Growth. Okay. This would be really good if we actually had something like Boomerang in our deck, because then we could just, like, kill these things. Okay. Alright, what do we got? Ponder, I would love to reveal that. Okay. Alright, let's actually make sure this doesn't have Reach buried in the middle of the text, so Delver of Secrets can attack. Alright. We really like, I think there's not a whole lot that's really going to help us here. I think I want this snow-covered mountain, so I think we're going to put Murmuring Mystic, Skred, Mountain. Yes, draw a card. What? Oh, fuck, I said yes to shuffle. That was so dumb. Alright, well, it's okay. We have Lórien to get another land, and we're just going to cast another spell here, I guess. Cast Ponder. Okay, this is fine. No, we don't want to shuffle it. We actually want to draw these lands. I mean, I can definitely play Terror next turn for sure. That seems like a fine way to do this. They're just gonna initiative here. I mean, it's not great, but I can take it back, so. I mean, it's actually sort of fine because the Terror can just block this thing. So let's first get our initiative back. Because it will also shuffle away the other card that we don't want here. So I will take the initiative, thank you. I'll get another... I mean, I guess I could get a mountain here, that's fine. I probably just want to bolt this thing and then have Tolarian Terror for that, so... Okay. So that's 5. I guess the Preordain is free, so I may as well just cast it. So I might draw like a Spell Pierce or something. Let's put that on the bottom, and I think Lightning Bolt is fine on top. Okay. Cool. So we have the initiative. Your opponent is not going to be able to get it back, I think.
Did you just like take such a long time that he kind of just walked away?
No, we made life a little bit difficult for the opponent. They have this Chrysalis guy though, so we could really use a Skred or something.
You know, that could be kind of a play, is like you kind of like sit there and like go through all the scenarios and plays, and he kind of like stall, and then when he like goes back, he kind of like forgets a little bit what he...
I do not like the way that this is set up because it's actually very hard to read what the options are for this. I think I do have to block this even though I don't really want to. Because I need to know the order for the dungeon here. Okay. So I think we're going to be putting 2+1/+1. See, I really would like to put the counters in Terror, but if this thing hits me, then it's going to be very hard. So I have to block here.
Do what you think is best, my lord.
No, I don't want to take the hit. Sure, they're gonna make this thing big.
Back. If they hit you, then hit them back harder.
But we're in a much better spot. I don't have to attack with the Delver. Oh, fuck me, they had another hunter. Alright, well I can take the initiative back again, but this is so bad now. I really kind of needed them not to do this.
Right.
Okay, so I have to take the initiative back. So Delver attack.
Deva, attack.
This thing also it still has reach for. I didn't learn this lesson last time. Okay.
Did you fuck up again?
Well, not entirely because I can still kill this. No, I still can kill it with lightning bolt, which I probably have to do, but it makes it a lot harder. So,
when will you learn?
Well, no matter what I did, like it was going to be very difficult because of that. So
yeah,
like
you
if
were
this
just gonna lose to lose, weren't you?
No, I think that what are they doing here? Okay, well that's bad. Please hit a wild growth and not like a creature. No, they found a creature. Okay. Well they're tapped out. I have lose focus here. So I think I need to cast lose focus with replicate. So let's counter this thing. Replicate once. And they're not going to target the same. We can counter both of these things. So this is not the end of the world. It's not over yet, but like we really need to draw well in this next turn.
You don't draw well.
It's going to be hard.
You don't draw well.
Alright, so this is countering that one, so this one's going to counter this one. I'm not sure how exactly we get out of this. I think I need to draw like Lórien Revealed into like Skred plus an island or a mountain. I don't know if anything else is going to be sufficient. Alright, what do we got? Tolarian Terror is probably not going to do it, right? Because they're just going to draw a card and attack me with trample. Like, I think this is over. Alright, we're dead.
Damn, Magicus.
This is another very difficult deck for me to beat because their deck is designed to kind of beat these kind of control decks.
Magicus.
Hydroblast is good. That Eldrazi guy is like really hard, and there's not a lot of good spells that get rid of it. Alright, I think we want Hydroblast. I don't think the bolts are that good. The Spell Pierces might not also be that good either.
Oh, excuse me.
You good?
Yeah, it was just seeing if you were wake up. Wake
Alright.
up.
Alright.
From the shit play you're playing.
Alright, we'll keep this one. We have Delver plus Preordain, and alright, we can theoretically get there with this. Play Delver, see if we're really good at magical cards. Now the problem is that their deck actually they can play a bunch of like really big mana cards that like just go way over the top of what I'm doing. Lórien Revealed, I would love to reveal that. First attack.
Behave, I'll get you something.
What do we want to do here? Do we cycle with Lórien or do I Preordain first? I think if I Preordain first, then yeah, I think we're just playing Silent in her hand no matter what.
Magicus, are you just gonna go full Buck Wild?
Let's see. I could draw this Delver of Secrets here, and then hope that I can just go with two of them.
You know what? Is there a Harry Potter deck?
Not technically, but there is a set that's intended to be like Harry Potter called Strixhaven. I'll play this other Delver and see if we can get lucky and flip him again.
Strength for today.
Okay.
Tavaloon, give me strength.
Monsfaloon. Alright. What do we got?
Must-
Delver of Secrets. Let's not reveal that. There's no reason to. I think we're just playing... Well, no, we're attacking first, so...
Magicus, how fucked are you on the scale of 1 to 10?
Not yet. We're not, like, screwed at the moment.
So
Cycle...
there is a chance you can...
Get this. We'll play that. We'll play another Delver. If both of these Delver of Secrets flip, we might actually, like, kill them in, like, a turn or two.
We need, like, a Magicus shit meter. Like, when you're, like...
Yeah. Well, normally
It's like in a green, but then when you're like, we lost, it goes all the way down to red.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, well, this is a dangerous card because this actually blocks my Delver of Secrets. Okay, take 3 from that. Yeah, this is a difficult one to beat here. Because they can sacrifice this to make it like a 4/5, so. Okay, so does this Delver flip? So I might, if this does not flip Delver, then I might actually just cycle Lórien and try to get a land. Or yeah, and see if I can flip the other one.
Behave.
I might also be okay with just trading off one of these flip Delvers with this thing. It's not ideal, but we might have to do that. Okay.
Cat. You're lucky, you're cute. I'm going to take you to the pound.
Alright, so Counterspell is exactly, I think, what we want to see here, so let's show that. This was good. Alright.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, I think we attack with all of these, he'll block one of them, and then I will just bolt it after he sacrifices the thing. And then I have Counterspell up for his turn. Or I can cycle Lórien, play a land, and then I have Counterspell up, so that seems okay. This is fine. We actually have very good chances of winning this game now, I think. Sometimes Delver of Secrets is just very strong.
Release your power!
You know what? That was also a punt. I should have bolted this thing in response to force him to sacrifice the other token. Because I could have got... Technically, yes. I don't think it's going to matter, but it could have.
It could matter.
It actually could matter, because now he has an extra 1 mana that he shouldn't have at the moment, so we'll see.
We don't want you to see
alright.
imperfect plays.
No, I should have made him sacrifice the other spawn token. That was a fuck up.
We expect better from you, Magicus.
I'm definitely going to counter this because I don't want him just drawing a bunch of cards with it, so. Alright, and then if we draw a lightning bolt, we win here. So, that's good. Lórien, okay. Attack. He goes to 2, and I think if he goes to 2, then it's basically assured that we win the game here. I won't play Lórien yet. I'm not going to cycle it yet, because if I draw a land next turn, I'll just cast it and draw 3 cards. Sure. Rumble. Okay, what do you got? They don't reveal anything important. Okay, we win game 2. Delver of Secrets really got there in game 2. That was good. Okay, go to game 3. I think that's really how we kind of win this. It's also one of the reasons I wanted to test Delver in this deck, because I think it helps us a little bit more because we can win before they get a lot of their stuff online. This hand looks like it's gonna be a little bit rough. We only have like we have 4 lands. That's not very good. We do have Brainstorm to shuffle some of them away, but we're not gonna get to do it until turn 2.
Do it rough, Magicus. Do it
I don't.
rough.
We don't like. We're not casting it on turn. Like it's slow. Our opponent kept 7 cards. Like this doesn't feel very strong. I think I mulligan this. This is definitely way better. We're gonna keep this, and I think we just put Murmuring Mystic on the bottom. Because we're just going to play Delver of Secrets and then Ponder afterwards and then hope that that's enough. Okay, Forest, Arbor Elf. Oh, actually, okay. I was going to say, if I drew the Mountain, I would probably kill the Arbor Elf, but we play Delver first. Alright, what do we got? Rumble, sure. They make a token with this thing. This is not good actually, because I think I have to well, I don't have a mountain to lightning bolt this thing right now, so
No, lightning bolt.
I have to hold up a counterspell right now because they might actually play the initiative guy this turn, and I really need to counter that if that's the case.
Butters, I blame you.
So, all right, I have to hold up loose focus just in case. This is gonna be 4, 5, 6. If they play another land, like they can even play through it. Oh, that sucks. All right. We just have to hope for the best.
I hope for the best for you, Magic Hits.
Well, okay, so what's 1, 2, 3, 4. The other alternative is if I kill this thing right now, I could bolt it. Oh, no, I can't. I can't bolt it because I don't have an untapped. So yeah, never mind. Because this is tapped land. So no, we just have to hope they don't have another mana to play with this initiative guy, or that maybe they play a 6 mana thing. Okay, sure. It's 1, 2.
1, 2.
Sure. Okay, untap. 1, 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the initiative guy. However, I have a counterspell and they got greedy, so they don't get to do it. No initiative for you, good sir. Alright, come on, Delver, flip. Lórien Revealed, sure, we'll reveal it. Alright, I think we play Delver, cycle Lórien, get an island. Well, I think we play Delver, play Ponder, and then play this Fjord, because I need to start killing this thing. Oh, that's so bad. Yeah, we're definitely shuffling with this thing.
Magicus, don't lose.
I don't know if I have that option right now. That was a really bad ponder.
Oh man,
If
don't lose, Magicus.
If they have another initiative guy, I'm in kind of a lot of trouble. Acid Moss, okay. That's also really bad because that keeps me off of my mana.
Acid Moss?
Yep, it's bad.
Dang.
Alright, well, they don't seem to have anything to actually, play at the moment, so we might actually have a chance. Delver of Secrets, I would not like to reveal that.
How can you win against Acid Moss?
Very carefully. I guess I'm
Do you
just
have a base?
I don't think they're gonna block my 1/1. I don't really care if they do. Interesting. Okay, I think we just pass here. They're at 13.
Oh, playing Acid Moss, so therefore I'm using a base to neutralize it.
Oh, that looks like the initiative guy. Or worse. Whenever it attacks, oh, that's bad. Okay.
This is a very long out play.
Let's see.
I like this.
Can I beat this thing? I think I just take one here. I definitely want to get a land here. I think I gotta get a mountain. It's cycle Lórien. Get an island. Alright, come on, Delver of Secrets.
Come on, Delver!
We revealed island. Or actually, no, I'm sorry, Perilous Landscape. Okay, never mind. No, yeah, that was still not ideal. Okay. Well, I think
you lost.
No, not yet. It's actually they only have one card left. I can trade this Delver of Secrets plus Lightning Bolt for their 6/4 guy, which I probably have to do. I just need them to just draw like lands or something irrelevant. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that means we're fucked.
No!
That's really bad. They found the initiative guy. Okay, that's.
Oh my god.
It's yeah.
Bad
Well,
hit.
I know it's super rough. Okay. So we are in some shit. So what do I need? I need to draw like Skred. I don't even know if that's enough. Oh, they're doing another thing too? Oh, that's not good. Okay. I think now we're dead because now they have the Chrysalis guy and there's nothing I can't beat that. They had too much stuff. I needed that like we drew so many lands like with our cards here that it just got really hard, so yeah, I don't think that there's anything we can do from this point. Skred wouldn't actually help me right now. I could, if I drew Skred, I could probably kill this thing, but it wouldn't really matter.
It pains me to watch you lose.
I know, but sometimes that's just how the cards come up. Like, we don't get to win everything, so...
You'll lose a Magicus. You'll never make
No!
Yeah, you'll lose a...
Again, this is I think this is a fairly, like, difficult matchup. This deck is kind of designed to beat what we're doing, because it plays lots of really big mana cards that, like, cast multiple spells in one turn that are very hard for us to deal with. So... I don't think Preordain is enough here. I'm going to sacrifice this landscape. Reduce the amount of nonsense in our deck. Alright, we're actually... Yeah, that was a land. Look, we found so many lands here. It was so hard. Okay. Ah, rough. Like, we were close. Like, there was a point where that game was within reach, but then, like, our opponent found a card just in time that, like, you know, helped them get back in the game, and we just didn't find it in time, so... That's terrible when that happens, but, you know.
You, win some, you lose some, I guess.
Yeah. Like, yeah, both the last two matches I think were difficult, but...
Yeah.
They're not, like, completely unwinnable, but I think, yeah, they were hard, and with what we kind of drew there, it was not ideal.
Yeah.
So, it's okay. We still have more matches to play.
Yep.
It's going a little bit faster now.
I might watch one more game because I gotta get up early.
Yeah, I know. So
I have a job.
It's true. Yeah, I don't have to get up at 5 in the morning. Fortunately, that's rough.
I don't like my job. I'd say I do, but I'm choking it back. I like my shit.
Okay, this is kind of a weird hand. We have lands and spells that we can cast with them, but I don't actually know how many of them I care about. I guess we keep this, but I'm not very excited to keep it. I'm probably just playing this Fjord in turn 1 and then passing. Okay. Island is usually a good sign for us because our sideboard is kind of built to beat island decks, so... I think we can play Island Ponder here.
Did you ever read Frankenstein?
I've never read it, actually. Are they going to spell pierce it? They are going to spell pierce it. Okay. Interesting.
I read Frankenstein.
I know that Frankenstein is not the monster. That's the important thing. Except that if you actually know, Frankenstein is the monster because he made a monster.
Well, I mean, technicality.
Yeah. He's not the monster, he's a monster for making one.
Listen, he's my monster. He's my monster.
Maybe I should. Maybe Frankenstein should be one of like the next books that I read.
Yeah, I like
Play
it.
Fjord. If they don't do, if they do nothing, I might cycle Lórien.
I'll let you know this.
Mm-hmm.
If you're looking forward for Igor, he's not in there. Don't even look for Igor. Don't even think of Igor as a character in the book, because he's not. Igor does not exist.
Guess we're just passing here. Like this is not like a perfect hand, but we're up. I think we're playing against this the same deck we played against the first round. So interesting. Our opponent does nothing here. They miss a land drop, which means they probably have hands very similar to ours right now. All right. Well, we also miss a land drop, so you know life's tough. Get a helmet, I guess.
Yep.
All right. They found a land this turn, but choose not to do anything. I guess we're casting Ponder. They might actually counter this Ponder. They do not. We're definitely gonna shuffle this. That's actually fine. We'll cycle Lórien. Because I want another island. Alright, pass. Okay. Let's see. Do they draw another land? No, it doesn't look like it. Sure, you can have Brainstorm.
I went to Barnes and Noble and they have like all these like books out like for October.
Yeah.
I was thinking about Dracula.
That's a good one.
You
Actually,
read Dracula?
I think it was a while ago, but like, yeah.
I want to suck your blood.
You know, I probably should read Salem's Lot. I've had it like sitting on my desk for a while now, and I just haven't had enough time to get to it.
You should.
Yeah, I love Stephen King. He's great. Okay. I think my opponent is for sure going to start playing counterspells here. Let's see. If I play Murmuring...
Do you guys even read? Do you guys read? Are you guys illiterate? Literate? Are you guys literate?
I'll play Fleet Admiral here because if they counterspell, I'll just use Spell Pierce. I mean, yeah, Salem's Lot. It is. I love Stephen King. I've read the entire Dark Tower series. That said, I haven't read like all of the associated books, but I've read a lot of them. So, like, I've read like Hearts in Atlantis and Cast Down here. Spell Pierce.
Who likes to read in chat?
Oh, oh god, that was like a moth or something that just flew in here. Alex does, yeah.
Alex!
Yeah, it was like an Insomnia. I like that one a lot. Wolves of the... what is it?
Alex! That's my boy.
No, oh yeah, I read all of the Dark Tower, so...
My son.
Alright, Admiral goes away, but I still get the Monarch at least, so... Opponent's hand doesn't seem very good. It means they're probably just gonna die to all the like they don't have Counterspell or they would have definitely used it there. Okay, that's Tolarian Terror, but that's gonna die to Skred, so okay.
My son. We should have a DP we should have a DP book club.
That's a neat idea. I kinda like that.
We should
Let's
have
see.
a DP book club. Because we're highbrow people. People look down at us and think we're a lowbrow bunch of sorts, but we're very literate. We're very
Mm,
cultural people. We're very political. We're very artsy people. We're the type of people you want to associate with.
that's true. Like Eyes of the Dragon is another one I think that ties into Dark Tower because that's where was it Flag I think his name is the antagonist from like the beginning of the series is. Um,
Just
I guess I can
just because
cast Ponder.
just because we like to dunk our Wendy's fries and our frosties and our chocolate frosties, don't mean that we're a bunch of delinquents, lowbrows.
Oh shit, I fucked that up. I definitely. Well,
Magic kiss.
now I'm gonna have to cycle Lórien and just pray because no, I mean I could still cast Lórien I guess, but like Delver's not gonna flip. So please tell me they targeted me. No, they targeted themselves. Okay, never mind. I was hoping they were gonna try to fuck up my Delver flip with that Thought Scour and accidentally fix it. That would have been hilarious. Lórien, absolutely not. I think now I can cast my own Lórien though. But
They have a Lórien?
they're gonna see I messed up Delver because I forgot about the monarchy.
How'd you
Uh,
forget about the kingdom? Ay, caramba.
okay, I will play. Does it matter here? I guess I kind of want to play the island race. I think we're winning this game for sure. Like we're too far ahead. Like yeah, we're drawing so many more cards than them. Like it's basically impossible not to win from this
Don't get
position.
too cocky now, Magicus. Don't get
No,
too
like
cocky.
I have 7 cards and my opponent only has 4, and I have like a bunch of creatures in play. So it is almost impossible for me to lose. There's like not a card in their deck that like gets them out of it. Maybe if they cast another Lórien right now, and I brains like, I guess that could theoretically like get them back into the game, but they still have to find a way to deal with my creatures. And I'm probably just playing this Mystic and then a bunch of. I have 2 Mystics in hand, so interesting. Um, I'll brainstorm here. Maybe I can find like Spell Pierce or something. I guess it doesn't. Yeah, sure. You're gonna kill this thing. That's okay. I'll play Landscape and then just cycle it. Okay, that's fine. They play their own terror, but it's not gonna do anything. You know what? I just realized that like I could have flipped Delver again and I totally forgot to.
Magicus.
I know. I keep forgetting that it's a thing that I should
Bro,
be doing. So, whoops.
you're freaking them out a little bit. They're like, man,
Yeah.
he had a lot
Okay.
of opportunities. What's he got in his hand?
It probably should be like that, to be honest.
Yeah, he meant to do that. He knew what he was doing. He meant it. Everything was immense.
They're
Alex, you
gonna
should get pulled to watch the stream.
They're just like gonna ask if I even know how to play Delver of Secrets in this format, and the answer is clearly no. Okay, now I'm up. Like this time, Ponder is gonna flip this thing next turn. No, never mind. It's terrible. I have to shuffle this. Get another mount, I guess.
With Magicus's brain and my boobs, we could rule the world together, right, Magicus?
I think so. I think that's a very potent combination.
I think that is a potent combination.
One that I hope to see in the near future. We're gonna just start taking over. Okay, well, that doesn't kill my Mystic at least, so that's a plus. Okay, so they burned basically everything to get rid of my board, and what they don't know is I have another Mystic in hand. I guess, do I even, like, cast this right now? I'm gonna just draw so many cards, I guess it doesn't matter. I'm just, like, crushing them on cards right now. I can play Tolarian Terror, so I may as well do that. Alright, good luck, opponent. They have one card in hand, and I have 7.
Cream 'em, Magicus. Cream 'em.
There is nothing they can possibly cast. Like, okay, you play Lórien, and you have, again, nothing you can do against my board.
Show them the air of trifling with Magicus.
They're gonna find out.
They will find that the rule of Magicus is might, is an iron fist of death. But I was going to say a naughty word, but I remember.
Yeah, let's not do that.
I was going to say...
Let's not say the word you were gonna say.
I was going to say... but I said butt instead. I said booty. Boom boom. Bum bums.
Alright, let's make sure these Delvers actually flip this time.
Magicus, what's your favorite dirty word?
Probably Cockwomble. Oh, I guess this, yeah, Preordain's not going to help because of the Monarch, so...
Magicus, you can't say that word.
Why not? It's a really fun word.
What is it?
Cockwomble.
Cockwomble?
It's like calling somebody... I think it's actually like a British word, like I've seen...
Oh! So guess what? I went to go see my grandfather, and like there's like a farm that's like right next to it or something, and there's like a rooster that was like when we were walking into the into the nursing home, there was a rooster, and it was like cockling, like
Yeah.
and that was cool because there's like a farm next to it, and then when we left, I saw something black darting out from the forest that's next to it, and there was a black cock. There was a black cockle. And I said, look, Grandma, there's a black cock. And she was like, it's also a little mixture of brown. And I said, but Grandma, it's a big black cock. And she started laughing. I seen her over. Started laughing at that.
I haven't... This deck didn't play any fairy, so I don't... Maybe this deck isn't on them, but it's certainly possible they could be. Not all of... I don't know if all of them play them or not. I think... they might. But I didn't see him do it. Maybe I should just assume that he is, though. Actually.
You should never assume.
It makes an ass out of Uma Thurman. We got Delver of Secrets.
I'm gonna dance like I'm Uma Thurman.
And I guess we can just do it like that.
That's a song, isn't it?
Sure, we'll do it like this. I'm just gonna assume they have berries, and we're just gonna do it like this.
Song about Uma Thurman.
You know what? Not all of them do though. Oh fuck, I don't know. Like this is hard. All right, you know what? They didn't play. I'm gonna hope they don't have them.
Whatever happened to Uma Thurman?
I don't know.
Whatever happened to Uma Thurman and her beautiful blue eyes and blonde hair?
Right,
Did the Nazis get her? Did they bring her back to the Third Reich?
I hope not. That would be terrible.
We need to save Uma.
And it's actually sad that in 2024, like that's almost a legitimate question.
The Nazis took her back to the Third Reich. We need men. We fight for Uma. Those cursed Nazis will not take our Uma.
This hand is actually kind of bad because we don't have any cantrips or any way to get red mana, so these Skreds are dead, so we can't keep this. This is, I think, a lot better. I think we're going to keep this and just put an island in the bottom.
I think she was in that movie, The Producers, so did make like a Third Reich musical.
Yeah.
Springtime from Hitler.
Okay, Nihil Spellbomb is fine. Cast Ponder. Actually, this is a very good Ponder. I think we're going to go top, top and top. No. I like all of those cards for now. We're not in super dire need of lands at the moment. Okay, so they play an Ice Tunnel.
I said, if I start singing "Springtime for Hitler," would your stream get like hate?
I would prefer you don't do that, to be honest. That would be ideal if that wasn't the case. I think we're putting this Mystic. If they Spell Pierce this, that's kind of okay. I don't really want either of these cards right now. Okay, Counterspell is a very good one here. Okay, I guess we're gonna play Islands. We'll pass. Maybe we Brainstorm. Maybe we cycle a Lórien. I think we're probably cycling Lórien. I don't know. We actually, yeah, I probably, actually, maybe Brainstorm first, because no, I may need to, I don't know, I might need to cycle this other one. You know what? Let's Brainstorm. That's fine. Because I actually don't really care if they do anything about this. Okay. I don't need them.
Yeah.
Mountain right.
My cat, big butt cares. Get off of that.
Okay.
My cat needs to be punished.
Okay, we'll do it like that. So we have lands. I think we can draw the Admiral. That's probably okay. No, maybe. I want to draw the land, but I think I'm okay with maybe just cycling the stuff away with Lórien. It's probably better. I don't know if it's not clear that the Admiral is what I want to be doing right now. Alright, we'll cycle. Pyroblast is great. Okay, we can play the Fjord and pass here. Now I have 2 counters. So that's way better than Admiral here. Because I want to get to a point where I can, like, cast Mystic and then protect it, ideally, with this Pyroblast, and then Counterspell after it.
Lightning Bolt! Lightning Bolt! Lightning Bolt!
We do have the pretty Lightning Bolts in our hand, but we don't really need them right this second.
They're useless!
Kinda. It's not, like, amazing at the moment. But if he plays any creature, I can have Counterspell plus Pyroblast as backup. And then if he does that, then I can also just, I could slam Lórien, just draw 3. That's a very good way to win these games. But I think he also knows that, like, he's not really in a good position to do anything at the moment, so... Whereas I just have to keep playing lands, and I think we're fine, so... Yeah, like I'm in no hurry to do anything here. Like if I get to 7 mana and play Mystic with 2 counterspells, like that's excellent. Okay, and they're just playing a bunch of cantrips that don't really do anything at the moment, so this bolt's not that useful. It'd be much better if this was a Skred in our hand, but yeah, it's okay. We're not. I'm almost certainly not casting it anytime in the near future. It's just I don't know if any of the rest of our sideboard cards are any better. Like maybe like a Delver of Secrets would be better. No. We kept the Delvers in, right? So yeah, I don't know. I don't think any of the rest of the sideboard's actually better. So okay. So they're just filling up the yard. That's okay. Still not doing anything. Is that how it's gonna be, huh?
That's how it's gonna be, yo.
I mean, I'm okay with that if they don't do anything. As long as I keep making land drops, I can always cycle Lórien if I need another land. They don't seem to be doing anything. I think they're just content to pass here. I've been in like playing Merfolk and aggro so long that like it's taking me a minute to get back to my control roots here, but like this I like this kind of gameplay a lot. Okay, they just passed me, do nothing. Neat. Okay. Cool. Fleet Admiral is good. Again, I don't really need to do it right to this turn. I might do it next turn though. Next turn is a good bait turn. So if Admiral resolves, like, I start drawing cards and they can't really deal with that. So I think I will cycle Lórien just to ensure that I have another land here. They cast down, they just mental note, okay. Still nothing, huh? Hmm. Alright, let's island cycle this thing. Alright, so what are you going to do here? Nihil Spellbomb, okay, they think that now is when I'm going to go for, like, Terror. Sure. This is good. This means my chance of resolving this card is a lot higher than I expected it to be. I wasn't really intending to use my graveyard anyway. That's a very good card. Okay.
What card do they play?
Um, I drew a Spell Pierce, which is another very powerful card right now. I think, yeah, we're gonna play this Admiral here.
Hydro Punch.
Brainstorm. Okay, that's good. If they're brainstorming, it means they probably don't have a counterspell for this thing. Which makes it even more likely that, like, we're gonna get them.
Who's worse, Nazis or Hydra?
I mean, Hydra kinda are the Nazis.
Do you think that's what, like in Marvel, do you think that's how they got away with, like, kind of like having Nazis? They kind of just, like, did the Hydra thing? Instead of saying, "Oh, they're Nazis,"
I
they're
mean,
like,
they literally are Nazis, though. That's the whole point. Alright. We got Admiral in play, and we're drawing cards with the Monarchy.
"Got Nazis on the brain today."
We have another Admiral in case this one dies, too. Yeah. No, the whole point of Hydra is they literally are the Nazis. Like, that's...
Yeah. Is that why they? But is that why they did it? Like, was there like the
I...
censorship kind of like
There,
German people?
there certainly could be an element of that, because there are, like, a lot of reasons to think that
Yeah.
some stuff, like, used to get, like, a little bit risque like that, and they didn't want to go too hard in certain things. Like, maybe, but I think also a lot of it is simply, okay, I feel like I have to counter this thing.
Because Germans get weird when you bring up Nazis. They get like, oh man,
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about. What is that Nazi? I never heard of that.
Sure. But I mean, a part of it is like maybe they just wanted an excuse to have like super powered soldiers or something. So it's like a secret society instead of like an overt one. Okay. What are they doing? They're gonna cast down.
If you were able to join like right away any
Ooh,
secret
that's
society,
good.
which one would you join and why?
Probably the Illuminati. They seem like they have the most going on.
I definitely would choose the Bohemian Grove people.
See, it's hard to tell whether the Grove actually does anything that's like interesting or not, because it's like
I know it's so elusive. I want to know.
I think it's just a bunch of like boring ass rich people that are just like in the woods doing nothing. So
Snorting cocaine.
kinda, yeah.
It's all a front for them to be snorting cocaine.
Yeah. Pyroblast doesn't really help me here. However, does the Monarchy help me? So I'm gonna draw the next two cards. I guess I can put Pyroblast. I can put Brainstorm, then Pyroblast, then play Delver. Next turn, Delver will reveal Brainstorm. That seems fine. Okay.
Did you know that the Bushes have a connection to Aleister Crowley?
I did not know that actually. No.
Yeah. So apparently George Bush Jr. Mother was part of the Aleister Crowley, kind of like met Aleister Crowley, and around the same time that she got pregnant with George Bush Jr. So there's like this like whole conspiracy that George Bush Jr. is actually the son of Aleister Crowley. Dun dun dun. And then did you know that Aleister Crowley? Did you know that Aleister Crowley actually like try to like list his services of being like a medium, like a magical like wizard to the British Army to cast spells on the Nazis.
I was not aware of that. No.
He did. He did. He was like, he was like, I will summon my curses on the Nazis. You know what? It probably would have worked because there's also tales that the Third Reich was doing a lot of like Norse, like digging up Norse artifacts and finding the Covenant of the Lost Ark, and they were trying to find the Holy Grail and all kinds of crazy stuff. Like the bell, there's like a Nazi there's like this conspiracy where the Nazis had alien technology, and that they were talking about like this structure, this bell-like structure that they were like they had floating in air. It's called like the bell. Like I don't know what they call it, like Das Bell or something in German. But
I think I'm
yeah,
gonna
so they
lose this game. This is rough.
It's because we're talking about Nazis and magic and George
I
Bush.
know. Well, now I'm in.
You'll lose.
I don't know if I have a draw that gets me out of this. They have double Gurmag. Yeah, okay, I
You should
lost
ask
here.
Alistair Crowley. You should ask Alistair Crowley to cast a spell for you.
I 2 Gurmags and killing off my whole board was a little bit more than I could deal with. Okay.
We
So,
must summon Alistair Crowley onto the field.
I don't think any of the rest of the sideboard cards are better than this, so we just have to go on the play. I think we're keeping this.
I'm sorry, guys, but
It's
shut. See,
okay.
we're down to one person now because they left because of me.
That's okay.
I said, "Damn, this."
All right.
What I'm talking about now.
Can Delver of Secrets flip in turn 1? That's going to be important. All right. How good at Magic cards am I? Snow-covered mountain.
Great people. Now that because they want to talk.
It happens. Like it goes in and out. So. Okay. I think.
Yay!
Play Ponder.
I didn't scare them away with Alistair Crowley.
I don't think any of those are actually good. I think I'm shuffling here. That's sort of fine. And I guess we'll just pass here. I'll probably just shuffle, or I don't know, get a land with Lórien. I'll just get a regular island here, I think. Yeah, because if I draw a Counterspell, I want to be able to cast it. Alright, come on, Delver. Are we really good at Magic cards?
Darn it.
Yes, we are! We drew exactly Counterspell. That is that is 100% the card we needed here.
You actually drew something that we actually needed.
I did. I really did.
I need you to bring that energy onto when you actually play for real, for real.
I'm not gonna let them fucking brainstorm here.
No, you're not. You're gonna take them down to Chinatown.
I'm gonna just counter this brainstorm. Fuck them. I'm not gonna let them just like fix their hand.
You're gonna eat a big bowl of beef chow mein.
I'm ahead right now. There's nothing they can do about it. They know I have Counterspell, so if they try to kill Delver of Secrets, then I'm just going to counter it, so...
Yes.
They don't know I have a Tolarian Terror in my hand, which is nice. Okay. It's good.
You show them who's boss, Magicus.
I'm going... That's the plan, yeah.
You show them who Big Daddy is. Show them who Big Papa is.
Delver's gonna go all the way. I can feel it.
Go Dover, go Dover. Time to get laid, Dover.
3 mana. What do we do? 4. Deep Analysis. Okay, sure. If that's their whole turn, I'm okay with that.
What happened?
They are at 10 life, and they need to have a lot of counter spells here in order to not die.
Don't die, Magicus, don't die.
No, we're in a good spot. Delver of Secrets is doing exactly what I wanted it to do right now.
Don't die, Magicus, don't die.
Our bug monster is winning this game at the moment.
Our bog monster? Did you say bog monster?
See, bug monster.
Oh, bug monster.
Yeah.
Bug monster.
Island cycle. Okay, so it seems like countering that first brainstorm really hurt them. Okay. Come on, drawing another land would be huge.
Come on, the one time we actually need land.
That's actually fine. Lórien still counts. Sure, consider. That's fine. I don't care about this. My little Delver's gonna go all the way.
Oh yeah, he's gonna be a man tonight.
That's the plan.
He's gonna be a man tonight.
Hell yeah.
He's gonna become a boy to a man.
Sure.
My cat's just staring at
Yeah, let's see. Feel like they might try to kill this thing right now to get rid of Counterspell and then untap and use another kill spell.
Don't let him. Don't let him. Don't let him ruin.
I mean, the thing is, if they do that, then I'm just going to play Tolarian Terror, and that's just as bad for them. Like, that's actually almost worse, because it kills them even faster. They'll have wasted all their removal, and they won't have any answer for me just using this giant snake monster. They're in a very dangerous position right now.
Monster.
With only one black source here, they can only cast one removal spell, and then they have to back it up with at least 2 counter spells to get through right now. And if I untap, then they need 3, and that's just not going to happen.
Oh, it's a snake.
Like, if they play Gurmag Angler, I don't even care. Sure, that's fine. It's not going to erase me, so, and I can just Skred it. It does nothing. Bajuka Bog, I don't give a shit about. It doesn't affect me at all.
Magicus, who's your favorite Marvel character?
That's a hard question. I think I like Iron Man a lot. He's pretty cool.
Yeah.
He's a very like tech kind of guy, and that's sort of what I do for a living. So
Like the Batman.
yeah, he is like kind of the Batman of the Marvel universe. Counterspell.
He is.
So here's the thing: they have 5 cards in hand. Like, I'm winning this race right now, so I don't think I actually care. I just need to protect Delver of Secrets for a couple turns, and I win. So, sure.
Protect his secrets. What are his secrets?
His secrets are how to turn yourself into a powerful bug monster. So what's funny about this is that there's also like another Delver of Secrets card that like gets even stronger than this one. And then there's like one more after that where he becomes like an eldritch kind of monster from beyond the stars.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. Pretty based.
Cthulhu Fatagan.
Yeah, it's like literally like that, so.
Cthulhu.
Yeah, he like his ultimate form makes him a Cthulhu monster. It's called.
There's people that actually believe all that. Like,
I don't know.
that's real.
I mean, I don't disbelieve that there could be such entities out there. I just haven't seen them, and if I did, I'd probably be insane. So, I don't tend to believe in things unless I have a good reason to. But I mean, I don't discount the possibility that it's a thing. Yeah.
Would you join the Church of Cthulhu?
Maybe. Could be.
Would you?
All right.
Would you baptize yourself and your whole entire family into the ooze? And when the stars align, that you would sacrifice your soul and the souls of your unborn children to Cthulhu?
Maybe. It's possible. My opponent is.
I need a yes or no. I can't be with a man that's like a fence rider. You're gonna jump into the mouth hole of Cthulhu, or you're not.
What's in it for me? Like, that's the real question.
There's really nothing. There's nothing. You're just there to be soul food for Cthulhu.
Okay, I'm gonna counter this thing. I don't
to put your have your body inside of his mouth.
They don't know I have another counter spell, so.
Tentacle love.
All right, I think now they're gonna go for it. Come on, do it, pussy. No, they're not.
Do
They're
it.
gonna wait until my turn. This is
Please
is.
don't use that language on my stream.
All right. So let's go.
I got lectured before this stream saying I should
That
not be using such language, and he says the P word.
that's true. I did say that.
And he was the one who and I have to sit here and correct him and take his rhetoric that I need to watch my mouth, but he's not watching his. Come on now, not fair on me. We gotta be accountable. We need to be accountable.
We're gonna Pyroblast this thing because if he plays a removal spell, I need to know I can counterspell it. I'm not gonna let him get away with this. Okay, so they're desperately digging for something. Delver of Secrets is going all the way. I think it's happening.
Go all the way, my son. Become a man tonight.
Okay, I think we've got it. They're at 1 life. They can't do anything. They're just going to die to this Delver of Secrets. The only creature we've played this whole game. This is exactly why I wanted this in the deck, because I feel like it helps us race a lot of these kind of decks.
Let him be a man tonight. Let him be a man tonight. Let him be
He's not he's not a man. He's a bug monster.
A bug. Hey,
Yeah.
so could like a frog monster take him down?
There are frog monsters, and I think some of them may have reach, so technically that could be a thing.
Like with their tongue, like a toad monster.
We win.
Like
All right, there you go. We got it. So we're 2-2. We have one more match left for the night, but yeah, we won that one. That was good.
Okay.
Our little Delver of Secrets took us all the way.
Come on, Dover, baby.
All right, so we're on the draw.
Buzz is in the chat. Buzzes in the chat. BUZZs. BUZZs in the chat. If you don't do it, then you're a square.
I think I can keep this. I have Delver. I'll find another island with Lórien. I think this is fine.
Should I taunt the chat and say that if they don't put BUZZs, then they're a bunch of Nazis?
Let's not do that. Uh-oh.
You're a bunch of Nazis.
I think we're up against the ramp deck that we faced before, so this is going to be very difficult.
You gotta heckle your own crowd. You gotta heckle your own audience.
This is hard. This is not a good matchup for us.
Oh,
I don't
no.
think so.
Magicus, you better win this.
Seal of Fire! What in the absolute fuck is this nonsense? I just got Seal of Fired.
It's the Seal of Fire, man. Deal with it.
I did. Like, I literally got Seal of Fired. Yeah, okay. I can't think of any guy who actually, like, plays that card. Okay, Utopia Sprawl. So they're
roasted.
So we have Counterspell for next turn, which is good, but I should cycle this Lórien to just get another land anyway.
Just got Boglumed.
Yeah, we did. I think here we're just gonna play this Fjord because we only need 2 mana this turn, but yeah, okay. So they're probably gonna play the initiative guy, and I'm definitely going to use a Counterspell on it if they do. There's 5, 6. Oh god, that's bad. Oh yeah, there's the they cascaded into the initiative guy, so this is really dangerous. But I have to counter this thing. I'm gonna take 6 damage. However, I can kill it on my turn, but yeah, that's not good. If they find another one of these things, like, I'm in trouble. Okay. The good news is I found Lightning Bolt, which is the correct card to get rid of that.
Lightning bolt, lightning bolt, lightning bolt.
I, however, cannot cast this Tolarian Terror just yet. I need one more turn to get it in play. Oh god. There's Chrysalis. Okay, that's bad. I definitely just Skred this thing though, so it could be worse. This is a board state where it is going. I can make them throw away their guys onto it. They're not going to bother, so that's good.
Lightning bolt. Lightning.
I have to pay 3 mana for this, but that's okay. We'll play Tolarian Terror.
Play it to win it.
I could have waited till my turn to cast that Skred, I guess, but...
Are
It
you
was
being impatient?
a little bit, but at the same time, it probably would have been worth it to me if they got rid of the tokens to
Are
try
you
to...
getting tired?
Eh,
Are you
not really, like...
playing?
I'm just hoping they don't draw another one of the things that they just fucking drew, so... Alright, we have draws that can win the game from here, but, like, this is a dangerous one, so... They found another initiative guy. I have to kill it, but now they're gonna... If I can't kill both of these tokens, then I'm not gonna get through with this terror and take the initiative from them.
Butters, do you think Stepdaddy's gonna win? Do you think your stepdaddy's gonna win?
Let's hope so.
He's got so many stepfathers. He's just confused. He has no male figure in life. That's why he's angry all the time.
Alright.
Butters.
So what? A bolt, a Skred, or a breath weapon, I think, win here. So let's get rid of that. Ponder lets us try. Shuffle these. It's not bad. I mean, I guess we're going to play Mystic because it helps us get it next turn.
You got this, Magicus.
Well,
Got
we're not taking initiative this turn, but we will get it next turn. I need them to not play anything good this turn, though. Yeah, okay. The only good news is that eventually we should steal this initiative using a bird token, so... This is... So they're gonna scry too? Okay, so that's gonna help them find another creature to play. So we're still in the position where we need to find more removal. They put one on the top and one on the bottom, so they probably did find something relevant. No, they found another Cascade guy. Oh, that's so bad for us. An Arbor Elf is not the end of the world, but it's still hard. Alright, so again, we still need to find Breath Weapon. That's really the card that gets us there.
What is that called? Annoyed Allosaur?
Yeah. Okay, so let's make our bird token here. Fuck, these are both so good. I really want to cast this Lórien right now, but I kinda need to kill this Allosaur.
No, not the annoyed Allosaur.
Because then I force them to block with both of these things. They have nothing on the board, and then I can potentially just get there next turn. Play Lórien, and yeah, okay, I think that's fine.
Have you ever listened or read All Tomorrows?
I've not heard that before, so...
You need to. It's really good. Like that Allosaur kind of reminds me of one of the aliens.
You should send it to me. I will give it a listen. So
it's really good. It's like a sci-fi. It's like a. I don't even know how to explain it. It's like.
Oh wait, they're giving me the initiative. Yes. All right.
Give them the initiative.
This is actually real. I don't know why they didn't block with the Arbor Elf. Like, why would you let me have the initiative like this? This doesn't make sense.
Don't rush into it, because then it's always a trap. It's always a trap.
I mean, I guess they could have another Avenging Hunter in their hand, but like...
They could.
I don't know, like, oh, they have a boarding party? Okay, but so what? Like, what is it going to do here? Okay, that doesn't do anything. They're not getting the initiative back. I'm not giving it to them.
Don't be too cocky, little boy.
Block and block. Okay.
But the book of All Tomorrows, or like the the audiobook All Tomorrows is like it's like a human evolution story, like chronicle like millennia story in the future.
There's Lórien, so it gives me a chance to draw removal, I guess. So
I recommend it.
I think I have to do this, so yeah.
Don't do it unless you feel like you got to do it.
No, I think this is fine, because this gives me another bird token, and it lets me draw a bunch of cards. Oh, that was so good. I am, like, crushing this right now. Okay, play Tolarian Terror. Okay. So what, they have 3 things they can attack me with, and I can make another token, I guess?
Ow. Sharp little dinklums.
I guess I can just attack with the Terror. That's fine. I already have the initiative, so I don't need to, like, take a risk here. So yeah, they're just going to sacrifice a token to it anyway. I can always Brainstorm and make another token. I just have to be careful because they can always play another Avenging Hunter and then take it back that way. Okay, so they have a boarding party, so that's fine. We expected they might do something like this. So they found Seal of Fire. Okay, that's interesting.
So bad.
I have to be careful about how I block all this stuff now. Alright, how are we gonna attack here? Sending it all in. Alright, let's make another bird. Alright, we'll put mountain. Or I guess, how do we want to do this? We're gonna. I think I want to play all these cards next turn anyway, so I don't think it actually matters. Okay, so here, let's see. Can block like this, and just throw a bird here. Seems fine. These go away. I mean, I could make them. No, I can make it so they have to use their Seal of Fire, right? Do they? They could actually use the Seal of Fire to kill this thing. So it's gonna die. It's just a matter of I think I'm supposed to have like this thing die. So I guess that's fine. Yeah, because
Don't die, Magicus, don't die.
This is still okay because I don't have to attack them this turn. I still have another Terror to like block this other one. Like we are winning this game.
Oh,
Okay,
I know.
So what are they doing with their last card?
You got
Rumbling.
this.
Sure.
You got this, babe. You got this. Eye on the prize.
So I'm assuming they're gonna take Repurposer, right? They did. Okay, so they took another creature. Okay, so Venture here. So Arena and Stash. So Arena, Goad, Stash makes a treasure. I think we're just making a treasure toe. Right? And Catacomb, yeah, I think we're just make a treasure. Play our Fleet Admiral. Play a Delver of Secrets.
Delver of Secrets.
I don't need to attack them this turn, so I'm not going to. And now I get to keep drawing cards here. If they play a creature, I can use my lose focus to counter it and make some spell or make another birdie. So. Alright, opponent, what's your plan? Come on, opponent, do nothing. Alright, sure. I probably should have did that before they made the token, but they just give up. Okay, it doesn't matter. Alright, we
Did you
won
win
that game.
them?
We did win this game.
Woo!
And it's hard. I wouldn't celebrate just yet, but like this was a good start. Alright, Hydroblast is the only card that we have that's even remotely useful against them.
So I hate to cut this short, but I gotta
Yeah,
get up.
that's fine.
I hate to be a
No,
part
no,
of it,
no, no, no.
but
You're
it's
good. You're good.
been it's been a few hours. But
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
it was a privilege to be on. I know I got off topic a lot, but
That's
I did.
fine. But it keeps the stream entertaining. So, but no,
Yeah.
that's okay. If you have to,
We talked about some interesting stuff, so
I
hopefully
appreciate you hanging out with
people
us.
don't hate your stream. So
Oh, you're fine.
yeah. Well, goodbye. I gotta get up, unfortunately. So I'll talk to you
Yeah.
later, Magicus.
All right.
Bye.
Good night.
Love you. Bye.
Love you. All right, there we go, chat. We're on our own for the end of this, but it's okay. I have confidence we can get there. All right. So yeah, we have Hydro. What do we want to take out for this? I forget. The Hydroblast like deals with the boarding party, and that's about it. Maybe we only need 2 of them. Like, I think it's better than Spell Pierce, but I don't know if it's the one breath weapon is still probably worth keeping in because it does kill like all the X ones. So let's see. This is a very slow hand on the draw. I'm gonna keep it, but I'm not like super excited about it. It's a hand where we probably are hoping that Delver is going to carry us to victory. They've kept 6 cards, so... Okay, they play a forest, that's fine. If I draw an island, I will definitely play Delver. Okay, we just play Fjord and pass. Okay. So we're not doing too bad here, but they're off to a very strong start. Oh my god. I think we're gonna get fucked. They have so much mana right now. Okay, that doesn't really help us very much. Pretty sure we're just playing Delver of Secrets and then Lórien and praying for the best. Actually, I can play this Perilous Landscape here, right? That seems maybe better. It probably is incorrect to crack that there, because I forgot. They do have Acid Moss, which they might use to blow up my land. Yeah, there's Avenging Hunter. Okay, they take the initiative. And I don't have a card that can kill it right now. Well, they're only on 2 cards, so... If we flip Delver right now... Yes! Delver of Secrets for the fucking win. Alright, we're good. They're gonna forge, they're gonna make it bigger, for sure. Okay. Alright, well, we have no choice but to try and do this. Is there any reason to get a mountain right now? I don't think so. Okay, how do I do this here? I'm gonna attack Nick. It's gonna have 6 power, so it's gonna make it hard. I don't have a way to stop it either. Unless I... Okay, no, I actually do have a plan here. I can block it with Delver of Secrets, and then, Alright, I'm gonna block it with Delver of Secrets and then Skred it. Okay, if they're just playing a bunch of mana, that's okay. Mana is not the thing we're worried about right now. That could be, though. The Generous Ent is really big and scary, and they're going to probably make it even bigger. Alright. So there's only 2 spells here right now. We're going to have to... We need some help here. Okay. I guess the only good news is if it attacks us, we can take the initiative back. But it's going to be difficult. Yeah, we lose 5 life. That's going to hurt. I need to try to get into a position where I can play Terror and also Skred. No. So I have 4 spells here now. Okay. Alright. So we're up to 5. Like, we're still not there yet. We're just going to draw a card next turn. Well, here's the thing. If I play the Fleet Admiral, I do force them to kind of attack, or I get to keep drawing cards, right? Alright, maybe this will work. I'm going to draw a card. I need to, like, kind of find a second Skred for this thing. Oh, that's not good. That is so fucking... Like, they had 3 of them in a row. Fuck me. Alright, we're screwed. I don't think we can win now. That basically just makes it impossible. I tried really hard to put together some sort of, like, semblance of a defense here, but, like, 3 of these plus an Ent was a little bit more than I could handle. Fuck. And this thing has hexproof. Like, my god. There's no. I can't beat that. Like, all right, we're dead. Like this. That's it. It's over. My opponent just like really fucking just went super hard in the paint. All right. That's what I'm saying. Like, the initiative is very difficult sometimes for us to beat. So I think having Delver helps this deck accomplish that a little bit better than the non-Delver version, but it is an uphill battle for sure. So I guess I'm keeping this, but again, I'm not like super stoked about it. We're just gonna have to. I think we like brainstorm and then ponder. I don't think I want this breath weapon, so it's probably gonna get shuffled away. The other two cards are okay here, but like this one really isn't. They've gone to 6. Okay, this is good. Like, if they start with Arbor Elf, then, like, we can bolt it, and that's kind of fine. Yeah, I guess I'm just going to brainstorm, because next turn I can ponder and then shuffle these things away if I don't like it, so... Or I might find another card to shuffle everything, like maybe a Lórien. We really kind of want to see Arbor Elf. Sprawl is, like, not great for us. Um... I think I want to do Lórien in my upkeep. Because I don't really want to draw either of those cards. And I'm not, like, hugely in love with any of these things. Almost kind of need to play the Admiral, but this is not gonna be awesome. No, I can't keep this. It's not great. All right. I mean, I guess that's a little bit better, but not by a whole lot. I'm looking at playing this in turn 4, probably. You see, the other thing is killing this thing is just making it easier for them to play like their hunters and stuff, so... That's so bad. Alright, what happens here? Like, if they play Hunter, the game is, like, over. 1, 2, 3, 4. They play a land, they'll have the 5th mana for it. I guess I should play the Mountain just in case, because at least I can bolt it, but it's still not good. Like, we have found so many lands here. Not very happy about that. They played a Relic, so that maybe they don't have a thing. Okay. Sure. If they do, I'm not going to give... I think if they had one, then they would have done it right now. So let's just kill this now. They would not have played Relic of Progenitus if they actually had anything better to do with their turn. Sure. That is not what we wanted to see here. Forest cycling? They just don't have any more mana sources, okay. It looks like an initiative. Yeah, what are you gonna do? You have drawn land like every turn this entire game. It's like Sfeylun is just not on our side today. I mean, those are 3 cards that will probably help, but it might be a little bit late. I think they're just going to make this a 6/6. Or no, a 5/5? Okay, sure. Sprawl? Okay. Hopefully that means they don't have anything else. Oh, fuck. Now, of course they have another one. Why wouldn't they? That tracks. There's no reason for them not just to have everything. Alright. I don't think Delver of Secrets is getting us out of this one. I can kill one of these things. Block the other with Delver, I guess. At this point, I need them to draw nothing, and I have to, like, draw a bolt. Or, I mean a Skred, I think. This is not nothing. No, this is, like, the opposite of nothing. Alright, this is, like, over. Yeah, alright. We were just fated to lose this game, so that was rough. Like... Yeah, they've, I think in those last 2 games, drew, like, incredibly powerfully, like... What? Because what? In game 2, they had literally like the initiative guy 3 turns in a row with an Ent to like stop our flying. So like, yeah, and it was similar to that in the last game where they just had like multiples of them. So and we just flooded out. So that was rough. We only have 18 lands and we still managed to draw like 6 or 7 of them. It was insane. Shuffling them away and like, they're just finding their way to the top of the deck. I don't know. I think that was just like a bad luck in the last game. Like they're all games that like felt like they're winnable, but yeah, it was a little bit. It was just unfortunate. So I don't know. I feel like this deck is very powerful. Just it wasn't on our side today. I did kind of like the inclusion of Delver though. I do think that there are several scenarios in which this is helping us like steal games where we probably would have a much harder time otherwise. So without playing Delver, you're probably playing like 2 more Preordains in your deck and like I don't know, like what else? Like another Murmuring Mystic. I mean, the Mystic is very strong, but I do think that like having a creature, especially an evasive one, we saw one Delver just like go all the way and take an entire game by itself. So it can be very good. I do keep feeling like maybe I want boomerangs in my 75, so that is something to consider. Like, maybe these Annuls should be boomerangs, or because they could actually help versus the Utopia Sprawls. They're still a little bit slow, but they reset them like at any point. And it's not bad. I kind of wish that I had another powerful removal spell like Skred, because a lot of times, like, Bolt doesn't always kind of do the job that we need it to, so it does make me kind of want something that, like, another 4 or 5 damage spell. So I don't know, maybe I'll have to dig for it and see if there's any other spells, like, any removal spells that could, like, go in the sideboard or something. I think having 1 breath weapon main deck is probably fine, but I don't think it's not always hugely apparent when I want the 3rd one. Maybe having 2 is okay, but then again, we also didn't play against the Kuldotha red deck, which is probably where we want these the most, so this might still be correct. I don't know. We'll have to see. I think we might play with this again at some point, because like I said, this is a deck that I like to play with. I have been playing with it for a couple weeks, but I think it is strong. I think it has the ability to fight a lot of the powerful decks in this format. Just that, like, I think ramp in particular is like very difficult to beat, and I think I did punt one of the games versus statistically, but at the same time, I also am not sure about that matchup at all, because it does seem like it can be very, very difficult if they just have like the right draw, because you know they have those like kind of Splinter Twin draws where it's like, okay, just rip your hand apart with discard spells, go for the combo, and then we just have a creature that you're just never beating, and if they play the munitions, then they don't even need to attack you. So yeah, it's hard. So yeah, maybe if I hadn't screwed up in that one game, then there was a better chance. But it was like one punt of like attacking into a creature that has reach, because I am one, Writhing Chrysalis is still a new card in this format, and I am not familiar with all of the stuff just yet. Two, it has that same problem that like so many like cards in the printed in the last couple of years have, where it's like a bajillion lines of text in like, oh yeah, World Breaker was the other one that was like famous for this, because like the reach is buried right in the middle like of all the text in the card. Like the Devoid takes up so much of it. You know, hold on, can we find this, because I want to see this. It's actually like ridiculous. Like reach should be like the first piece of information that's on this card. Devoid is like almost completely meaningless as far as this card is concerned. Where's my snipping tool? Here we go. Look at this. Okay, here's this. Here is like this. Reach is just like right here. It's sandwiched right here in the middle between like all of this nonsense. I don't know. That's like, I feel like maybe Devoid could just be a color indicator or something, because like this whole text like is meaningless to this card for the most part. It just means like you're not hydroblasting it. That's it. Which actually kind of sucks, because it would be a very good card to hydroblast if we could, but this is actually like one of the most powerful cards that like Modern Horizons 3 has put in this format. It's like a 4/5 for 3 mana that also like makes mana for, yeah, or, I'm sorry, it's like a 4/5 for effectively like 2 mana. So yeah, it's super strong. So yeah, it dodges like all of these spells, and you know makes it hard to like kill it with removal. So, and it also can get a lot bigger too. If you play these in multiple, they're even stronger. It's insane. But yeah, like, I don't know. This is like the sort of thing about like new Magic cards that irritates me, because like that and like but I mean it's been a thing with like Magic for a while, especially the Eldrazi, where like they have so much text on them. Where that's the here's the other one that I was talking about, just so you can see it. Yeah, look right here. It's like sandwiched in the middle of all of this stuff. Like, the most relevant line of text that it has on it, I think, is actually like this one. That's just like kind of as hidden as it possibly can be. But I don't know. I guess we have to make the mistake once before we learn the lesson. So we'll see. But I don't know. Out of every format right now, Pauper is the one I feel like is the least fucked up. So I think it's the one that I've been playing the most. So I've been going out most weeks to play it. So. And I enjoy it. Like, yeah, we get to play with lots of really powerful cards, so we'll see. We might do this again next week. I don't know. But this is long. Like, I will say the other thing about playing this deck is your matches will be a lot longer, because you have to draw through a lot more of your deck in order to close out a game. Like, we did go almost an hour for game 1, but yeah, that's just how it is, so. Alright, that's all I've got for tonight, everybody. Thank you for watching. I will see you again tomorrow. Or no, not tomorrow, next week. Oh, what am I saying? Next week. Alright, everybody, take it easy.